All right.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Dual DMs, a D&D show where we have two DMs versus the standard one that you're used to seeing on other shows. I am Marcus Morici.
I am Johnny Crow.
We are your DMs.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. We kind of have a short table tonight, but we're going to go ahead and kick it off with introductions. On the left, my left.
Your left, my right.
You.
Me? Okay. Hello.
On the
I'm
table.
Sean. I play Cassio Zoso, the Hobgoblin Eldritch Knight.
I am Paul. I'm going to be playing Nikola Yamovic, wizard.
I am.
No, together. Do it together.
I am Julian, and I will be playing Radical Rhox Argos. He is our barbarian, a dragonborn, very strong and very handsome.
And what you don't see is Branden, who plays Levi, I believe.
He will be back.
I think
in a
his
minute.
video cut out. He's going to be joining us via kind of audio to the audience because we keep having camera issues with him. But he is playing the young boy pirate.
Yeah.
It's important to note young boy for some
Yes.
reason. I don't know why still, but
We're going to have to make that a class or a subclass. Or
Someday he'll be an old boy pirate.
Like
but
pirate,
for now he's just a
subclass young boy.
pirate.
Yeah.
Then he might be an
You
ancient
want
boy.
him to
and
his
then,
announcement?
where
His
is
character don't matter?
that's
Yeah.
all right.
Oh, we also have
Shut
another.
up.
We're short a character.
He
That
still
don't matter,
hasn't
it's all right.
introduced himself.
Yeah, let him introduce
Oh, I thought-
himself.
No.
I'm gonna throw a fit. The DM's cut
Everybody
me
keeps
out.
interrupting him whenever he
Fuck this game.
tries.
This is a common occurrence on my part. I apologize.
My name is Beau. Played Don Juan Sirnon, the Tiefling Paladin. I broke the DMs already. We're 3 minutes in. I already
That's
broke the DMs.
That is literally the first time I've ever heard that. That's brilliant.
You got to change it up.
We have another character that isn't at the table. Is played by Christin Santos. She plays Lagaitha, and
She's our dragon cleric.
Yeah.
She's awesome. She always comes in with a crazy dragon in the nick of time.
right in the nick. Anyway, let's go ahead and do the announcement portion of the.
I said Nick, not like Stan or like.
Right, Stan.
First, I'd like to show off the figure, which hopefully we can zoom into or something.
Ooh.
It was
Sexy.
painted by Taylor Cofield at taylor.e.cofield@gmail.com. You can also check out her work, Honey Cove Hobbies, HONICOVE Hobbies, and both Facebook and Instagram. Plus, we have a link to her websites on our page.
Okie dokie. You guys excited for tonight?
Oh yeah.
You ready to do this?
Let's go.
We're finally in the city.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Yeah, we
Hey,
still got stuff to identify.
we got somebody.
Of Ula'Divar.
Woohoo.
Last we left, our heroes were on the ship heading
towards, not necessarily in.
You see in front of you a grand city.
Ooh.
How do you want to describe it? Did you want to describe it? 'Cause
No, man. I'm
no,
letting
no.
you do it. You were like,
No.
just setting the scene. I really did.
I know you
So
had an
go for
issue.
it.
I know you wanted to.
Pew. No, dude, you can set it.
So you guys are
We spent 2 hours talking about it. You
Yeah,
can
I
set
know.
it.
right. All right. So you see, you're coming into a city unlike you've probably never seen before. It's essentially, I don't want to say shaved into the mountain, but it's set into the mountain, but like cut huge swaths of land stepped, and you see these huge towering walls for each section as they go up and up the mountain, and it just kind of encompasses and becomes part of the mountain itself. From the level you're at, you see coming into it, you see a very bustling city and a tower in the middle that houses bunches of ships and of other airships on many docks, kind of put aside. And then right in front of you, past the main city area, you see another large building attached to these large, massive walls that divide these steps. And it itself also has a smaller port, but it's still massive in size. And as you guys come in, you see thousands upon thousands of people milling about, doing normal day-to-day stuff, and you slowly descend into the city, into that middle, the smaller port area. It looks almost like a building kind of built into the side of this wall, kind of going up almost like a half. I don't know. It's just a massive building, 200, 300, 400 feet up in the air.
Yeah.
And you see other ships coming in, and then
Yeah. So as the airship goes over the first section of the city, you can look down and you've seen the bustling that he was talking about, and then you see the first set of walls, and they're just the massive set of walls, and that wall is a building that has that, for lack of a better word, tower that sticks right off the top of the building, and and you can see a number of airships that are currently docked, and you can see that cranes are unloading things from these airships, and there's people going, and you're pulling through, coming up, and as the airship is moving around, it finds a hole in the side of an open recess that the ship kind of lines up next to, and slowly pulls into. And you have arrived at Ula'Divar.
That is big city. I've never seen one that big before.
massive.
So, those of you, are you making your way up on deck?
I mean,
No,
that's
they
how we
probably
gotta
would've
get
been
off.
on
I
deck.
was
Yeah.
up on deck.
Well, I want to make sure who's on deck. Everyone's on deck?
Everyone.
Perfect. It works for the narrative.
Shut up.
Yeah, I come out groggy and sleepy and just. Oh!
I'll introduce myself to you.
Uh,
Then what you see
uh,
is this large grayish-white cat creature.
oh, it's so cute.
Huge.
This is new
claws.
to you.
Standing next to him, this guy, 6.5 feet tall, 280 pounds plus.
Yeah.
Huge guy, black and white, well-trimmed beard, green coat, red pants with ermine trim on it, and you can see soot marks from like coal
Yeah,
dust marks
he's-
stained
he's-
onto
he's-
it.
It's not a
Big
clean
black-
jacket. Yeah.
Big black boots, and you just standing there petting the cat, looking out, talking about, he's big city, yes. And he's standing with your friends.
Yeah. Hey guys, is this? Did we find another pirate? We didn't crash again, did we?
Not quite. There's a little struggle.
Uh,
We picked up a refugee.
I am Nikola Yamovic.
Refugee, so
It is pleasure to meet me, yes?
It is a pleasure to meet you too.
yeah. Some day drinking.
Big guy, his hand just envelops yours. Just
He's
he's huge.
fine. I got it. He's Goliath size.
All right. So as you guys are on deck making your introductions, the others are standing around. You notice as a few attendants make their way over to the ship. One has one rod in his hand, the other one has another one. They walk up to the side of the ship. They plant it into the side of the ship and click. They both make a click.
Yeah.
They leave the rods. They walk away.
Is that a good click or a bad click?
And the captain comes out of the bridge, and you see Dav and Vic, they making their way up. Athan with the two engineers make their way up. You see Athan says over to the captain, let me take care of this, Captain. I will start the introduction process. So he walks off the ship as just as they place a plank leading into the top of the deck. So he walks up and makes his way into a meeting area. You see him starting to talk to somebody who's really looks like a stuffy official, and he's throwing his hands up and looks very disgruntled. But there's a conversation that's being had.
Right.
Seeley comes down and gets ready to instruct everybody as to what the deboarding process will be.
Yes, everybody just wait for Athan. He's gonna get us our passes. I guess there's some issues with having clearance in different areas. So I don't know the full details, but I know that we just have to wait to make sure that we can come in and where we can go, and so just hold off. Just be patient.
And
That's
by
all
the
right.
time she's finishing that, you see Ethan's heading back, and he says, "Okay, here's the deal, Seely. We can take the ship. We can go have it fixed. You're going to have to offload any passengers that you have, and only you and the crew can head over to the area. That's the only authorization I can get."
Very well.
With this being said, I would suggest we offer any of the passengers stay here in the local quarters.
Yeah. Any of you guys that need staying, you and any of the other passengers, we'll pay for the boarding, food, and all that lodging for you, because we understand that you paid for your passage, and this is unfortunately a lot longer passage than we intended. So we'll cover the charges.
My best guess on fixing the ship back up and having it fully operational. Best guess I could say 2-3 weeks. It took a lot of damage, and for us to get it down, we have to do the whole setup.
2 to 3 weeks? Are you sure?
We can try. I'm just giving a rough estimate. It could be faster.
Okay.
Is there somewhere designated that this stay is covered, or that do you have a partner?
Do you have a recommended place? I can go set up accounts for wherever. I can have one of my men to do that.
There's a number of taverns. If you check with the port authority, they can recommend something, and then we can send an account of whatever they recommend.
Sounds good.
We will pay for it, but we will have to offload the passengers here.
Okay. So while you guys go get do you understand? While you guys get your property and everything, what we can do, because we have to take the ship to a section that I guess not everyone's allowed. I'll go ahead and send one of my guys down to set up, if you guys, for room and boarding and food and all that. We'll set an account up for you guys.
And we'll check back in with you before we
and then
disembark the ship.
right before you leave, we'll just go ahead and I'll send someone down and do that right now. Do you have a preference, or do you want me to just have them pick the best place?
I prefer 4 walls and a roof over my head.
As do I. Understand. I'll make sure it's done. And then she calls over one of her people and sets them off. Yeah.
Rhox, if you wouldn't mind stepping below deck to give me a hand, please.
Okay.
You're a fluffy little guy, aren't you?
So we go back down to quarters, and we still have a pile of stuff to identify from the encounter.
Did you guys
all the
identify?
It's been
stuff that
identified.
we took.
You guys
Did you give it all to me? Did you send it to me?
We had it on the. Do you still have the sheet?
Right.
Yes, I saw the sheet.
You were gonna send it, yeah.
Yeah, because you guys split it up.
Here, we will do this again.
If it was split up, it was split up. But
Yeah.
This is
If it wasn't,
Let them
the full
do
is.
their thing.
It's been fully
Grab my
identified.
Yeah.
The only
I'm
thing I
just-
didn't do was add the magical
Split
hoods.
owls.
yeah.
That's the only thing I didn't add to D&D Beyond. I forgot to do that. That's my bad. I forgot to make a note of
I
that.
go grab my gear.
Well, that's the variables. That's the
Yeah.
thing. It was gonna be sent. But
I go to the captain. Seely.
Yeah.
I like,
You see her heading back towards her room.
Captain, one moment. I know that you brought me here, but maybe I'll go with you on your way out too.
Oh, sure. Yeah. You're counted. I mean, all my passengers, not just you guys, but the other people that were traveling, they're all going to be set up. So, I'll take care of that if you want. I know that if I didn't know exactly where you're going, if you're just going here, but you're more than welcome to stay if you're going to travel along.
I go where I go.
Not good.
Okay.
I am good.
We'll cover you too. It's no big deal.
That thing was.
Now, if you don't mind, I have to go.
By
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Brandon's trying to get back in.
He just
So now I'll go look for my new friends.
He blew up the one ball. No, there was
Yeah.
one.
I go look for my new
So we
friends.
We don't have a ball.
What kind of
It's
issues?
cutting out.
It's cutting out?
That's what I've been told. Not a lot, but enough to where there people are missing pieces.
Oh, it's not good.
Did you reboot before you started?
I reviewed everything.
Laptop, yeah.
Everything.
Well, we'll just keep talking loud enough, and hopefully it sorts itself out.
Sorry, folks, if we're having audio issues. Bear with us. But the full audio and the full video will be available on YouTube in its entirety. So any pieces that you missed, whether it's important or not, will be available on the YouTube. We apologize for any
On the YouTube.
on the YouTube.
On the YouTube. All right.
Now I
On
know
the
I'm old.
YouTube, yeah, on the
That's
YouTube.
on that
On the
World
X-
Wide Web thing, ain't it?
Xbase, my book,
Friend, place, yeah.
Friendster.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that is real.
Yeah.
Staying hip and edgy.
Oh.
So what are you guys planning?
Gonna leave.
Yeah.
Get off the
Get
ship before I.
information from the captain. I'm
Yeah.
ready to head to the
Yeah.
nearest inn and
I
have a
grab.
small drink.
I grab all my stuff.
Yeah.
I head out.
What do they do with all our property?
You guys.
All the stuff that we were hired to protect. What do they do with all that?
Oh fuck yeah.
The captain says that she can have, because she stole some crew. She says, well, we have our men protect it. I know that a lot of the security in the city is pretty tight, pretty good. I mean, even just coming into the city, you don't.
Dang.
Oh, this might be important. I'm actually sorry.
It's okay.
This is actually.
Even coming into the city, you might have. You guys are new. It takes a lot to get up there, so it's fairly protected, and I'll make sure that that's covered. If you guys have any issue with that, I'm sure I can figure out a way. If you want to buy your, if I need to buy your way out of the contract, I can do that. If you trust that it's going to be safe, that's fine. There's nothing I can really do about getting anybody more than what is necessary for me to have the ship. I can't have people just on the ship protecting stuff. I have to have a fully verified crew and ends. Sorry, I was reading and talking. I apologize.
That's alright.
So it's kind of up to you. If you trust, I trust Ethan. I trust the city. Seems pretty safe. If not, we can. I know you guys were under contract, but we can. I could buy out the contract if you need to. Because I know you guys are paid up front for protecting it, half up front and half at the end. We can cover that if you need. If not, if you're gonna come back with us, if you're gonna continue on the journey, that's up to you. If you're gonna stay here, if you want to have nothing to do with us, we're not holding you to any obligation, but we're willing to pay your stay for the time the ship's being taken care of.
All right.
Because the only maintenance to the ship is going to be done from the outside, so all the stores and stuff is all going to be locked down and tightened up, and the only people who knew anything was on the ship was you guys and
Got it.
the shipmaker. So
Got it.
Your crew member comes back, hands you a writ.
okay.
I will leave.
So those are the 3 ends.
Yeah.
Okay. So they said that there's 3 possible places you can go that we can cover your expenses. There's the Crown and Kitty, the Oiled Dragon, and the Drunk Monkey. They all were highly recommended.
The drunk monkey does sound entertaining.
I was gonna say we used to have a drunk monkey.
We can't go to the kitty because I'm allergic to cats.
Okay, so
The Crown and Kitty is crossed out. I understand that allergies. Totally get it.
I'm like
Wait.
a drunk monkey.
You're not allergic to that kitty, are you?
I mean, what kind of...
Oh,
He
that
can see
kitty.
you. I don't know if he can see you.
A little bit.
He can
At 2.
That's 2.
So we have one.
They'll just
vote
keep
for
you
the Oiled
away
Dragon, or
from
you just want it
the
by
big
yourself?
cat.
He's gonna He wants to go to the Oiled Dragon. That's what he wants.
Okay.
So he's getting Oiled Dragon.
Well, that's where I want my room.
Okay.
That's where he wants to stay.
Anybody else?
Then I will go with new friends.
Really doesn't matter to me.
You know what?
They're all going. Yeah.
I'll follow your lead, Rhox.
No, get Drunken Monkey.
I mean, we could go to the Drunken Monkey and then just drunkenly come back to the Oiled Dragon.
Or
Like-
keep the party at the Drunken Monkey. And
Yeah,
not
but
get
that's-
a good night's rest.
That's
know?
no fun.
One of the two.
You used to be cool, Rhox. Then
Yeah,
you
well.
had a young boy pirate. Now I don't know what's wrong with you anymore.
The captain is just like,
We will take Oil Dragon.
okay, I'll put you guys down for the Oil Dragon if necessary. If you need to move the reservation for any reason, just talk to the.
I will stay at the Crown and Kitty, as Vic says.
Okay.
I will make my way there now.
Is Dav going with you?
I don't know. You can ask him when he gets up here. I'm heading out.
Okay.
And Vic says, "Gentlemen,
Goodbye, Victor.
Excuse me, is there a slug fighting in this city?
You mean snails?
The captain's like, I have no idea. This is one of the first times I've been here, so you can ask around. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and send off, and she fills out the paperwork and everything and sends off the guy to go take care of this. But if you guys need to change your venue, where you're staying, just let the portmaster know, and they'll send it to me, and I'll make sure that it's transferred.
Sounds good.
Okay.
What?
the
Oh,
Please
extra
no
sleepy
property
this
destruction,
morning.
because I mean I try not.
I make no promises.
It's coming out of your pocket, not mine. Okay.
Ethan had gone.
Only if they
He had
catch
now
me.
come back, and he gives Seely the paperwork with the seals for each member of her crew.
Okay.
This is we'll
I'm
be-
sorry to inform you, Mr. Leviathan, that since you already said that you would not be staying on this crew once this thing was done, I did not get you passage. I just did it with my main crew.
I guess that's okay if I'm allowed to follow you guys still. If not, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Well, you're still paid for the just like your traveling companions, but as far as working for this crew, it's your tenure has ended.
Are you firing him?
I didn't say that. I just merely mentioned. He
Bob
merely
walks up.
mentioned.
That some bitch quit.
I didn't say that, but I did it.
Yeah.
I heard that some bitch quit. He quit.
Let's just say it was a mutual, right? Right, Levi?
Sure.
That's
Levi,
right.
did you remember to put your 2 weeks in before you told them this?
I don't think. Have we even been traveling 2 weeks?
No, God. It feels like it.
Are we talking crash days or traveling days?
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, you're all free to leave if you need.
All right.
We'll send somebody to if things arise or anything new information. We will send some official people there to find you, and you'll know who they are. They're pretty obvious.
Yeah.
I turned to the my new 4 friends, and say, "First drink on Nicola."
I got the second.
Oh, by the way,
I'll get third.
I want to put this out there and just make sure I let everyone know.
Oh.
Food and drink is provided. There's kind of a small limit to that, but anything up to that point is free, and then the bartender will ask for payment, and this will be each day. So you'll be
So we get an allowance each day, effectively.
Per diem.
Yeah, there you go.
So post limit.
Yep.
Once limit's reached.
Then it's up to us.
New guy has first.
Yeah.
I'll take second.
I'll
Can
get
we-
third.
Can we
Roxy got
possibly
fourth?
move him closer so the audience can hear him?
You
So,
want to put him in front of me?
Brendan, you're not loud enough.
well,
Do you want to put, or you just want to like that? That's
I don't
perfect.
know.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, go that way.
That'll work.
Yeah, I mean, we can't even see him, so there's no point in having him on camera.
Yeah, that's fine.
So we're gonna head to the oily dragon.
The oil dragon.
Oil dragon.
Oil dragon.
No. This is my plan. They put us in the oil dragon under our names, and we get rooms at the Drunken Monkey under aliases. Keep the book club under wraps. You never know who's watching.
I like your thinking, Rhox.
I'm in.
A little paranoid, but I'll go with it.
Doesn't, right?
I don't know any of that stuff. I'm like, why would we need to be anonymous?
We may have assaulted Imperial soldiers? Question mark.
And that might be too much information.
But they're from the other country, not this country.
That's true. Yeah.
No one here will care.
Yeah. No, they're bad
It's our
guys.
understanding that, I can't shake the feeling that there's still probably agents here, so.
That's true.
Was
They
there,
had.
was there good cause to cause them harm?
Yes.
Then we are good. Let's go. Do as you say.
I don't know what either one of you are talking about, so
Fair enough.
I'm down with rocks.
Yeah, let's get to this.
Exactly how committed are we to the book club? Like, is this our name now?
Well, no one's. I don't think anyone has commented. Are we calling it a book club or the snail trail?
I like
book club. All right.
I like book clubs. So yeah.
I like book club.
Right
Everybody
on.
has books.
I believe Tomb
Hey,
Raiders was also
I think
introduced in
the
meeting.
book
Tomb
club,
Raiders?
the book club was definitely brought in.
I feel like it was.
and the reason why I think the book club's a great idea is because we just got some bits on the stream. As soon as you're like book club, boom.
Yeah.
So
No,
they threw bits
I
down.
feel like it was inaugurated
It's the book
last
club.
episode. I feel
Book
like
club.
it was
Thank you, Torfa Gaming.
Thank you. Oh, did we lose him?
Yeah, he dropped.
Ah, we lost him. We'll get him back.
Hey,
He'll call back.
Levi. See you soon, bud.
Oh, look at him running off into the city,
All right, so
that little scamp.
are we having a drink at
Yeah,
the
we're
dragon before we sneak off to the monkey? Or are we?
We do want to at least show up to the place. So
We gotta
they'll
check
be like,
in.
Yeah.
I feel like we gotta check in.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, we can.
Yeah,
that's good.
We could at least pretend to be there.
Alright, so I'm hauling my sack of shit off of the dragon. I got a few things that.
Can't wait to.
You need to hand this in on.
Head to the
I wonder if anybody cooked.
oil
Flatbread.
dragon.
You're heading to the oil
Going to
dragon.
the
We all-
slippery
We all
dragon.
head to the oil
You
dragon
guys
to
get.
check in.
You guys basically get directions. It's not that hard to get there.
The whole time I'm like,
Yeah. So you guys go. Here's what
I
happens.
just want
So you guys can start to make your way off the ship with all your supplies, your items, your gear, all of that's available for you. As you make your way off, you enter the building and realize that there's a big central elevator contraption in the center of this tower where a lot of people are loading things on, and you just see and it's a big, like, hefty, well, for sake of everyone here, freight elevator where everything is loaded and it just goes down.
We'll ride
This place is
that.
massive. There are ships everywhere.
Let's
There's a
ride
lot
that thing.
And you see a number of people. Can I help you?
we are heading towards oiled dragon.
Oh yes. That's down in the Barrens.
Where's the Barons?
Okay, you're gonna head this elevator all the way.
Are they cats?
Not all the way down.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. So you take the elevator all the way down to the ground floor. Shouldn't be a problem. As long as you're keeping your nose clean, the guards won't bother you. You head out. Down there should be someone who can give you kind of a general map of the area, or at least something that says here's where shop are, places to stay, and places not to go for newcomers. Any other questions?
Nah, we good. Any questions, new friends?
Which way is the Drunken Monkey?
Yeah, there's a bit of map for you. Someone downstairs will help
Just
you.
go all the way downstairs.
Yeah, all the way to the bottom floor.
All right.
I imagine there's like some
Think
kind
it's
of
got
sign
choice
with the
elevator.
map of the city.
Yeah.
You are here.
How fast does this thing go?
Depending on how many stops it has to make, it loads up as much as it can, takes it to wherever it's going, and then they got to unload it. This is the freight elevator. There's a number of elevators over there, or there's even stairs over there.
This one.
If you're not in a hurry, sure. I have no problem with it.
Slow.
Depends on how many stops it has to make in loading and unloading.
Would they be okay if we just jump off top building and just float down?
You're going to probably draw attention of the guard, and they don't like suspicious activity. And I think that would fall under suspicious activity.
Then I will be careful. We
Will
will.
10
we will.
gold buy us a express trip down?
Yeah,
Sir?
if you want to just take you're asking to take the freight elevator down for 10 gold.
Straight down, no stops.
I can handle that. Elevator's going down. Everyone on?
Oh God!
Get on, Levi.
Levi's on.
Everyone who's going is on.
Yep.
This goes, and it just like kind of have to catch yourself a little bit.
Jump!
Not enough that it was too dangerous, but you had to catch yourself just a little bit. And the elevator is going quick. He was serious about that 10 gold.
That's all right. I can deal with that.
10 gold. He didn't make that in a week, man.
I
On
thought
this
about-
freight elevator.
So
I
as you're
thought about
going
starting
down,
lower, but-
you see like floor,
A day.
floor,
He's pretty.
floor, and it just kind of boom, just enough that you can catch yourself. Not too dangerous, but just enough. You're like, whoa.
There's a few people on there with crates kind of
You
complaining.
kind of like you can see the guys with, and some of the other
we
people
were supposed to
downstairs
stop.
come running to the elevator. Is there emergency? Something going on? Anyone?
Just some very important people. And I
Where?
toss my cloak to the side with my dog on my
What,
leash.
is it your glittery, your sequin
Yeah,
wrestling
yeah.
cloak? Yeah.
With my dog on my leash, and we're wearing matching like scarves.
You guys are just strolling off.
Yeah.
Royalty.
I
Okay.
follow.
I step forward, pound my
The guy starts
huge staff, and go,
looking
"Come, Tuffy,
confused.
we go now."
He sees the large, the crag cat, and he's like, "Do you know where you're going?"
There is map. Yes, you
Yes,
have map.
I have a map. Yes.
You have a map.
Oh, you're the map guy.
Rhox,
Yeah.
come back. He's got a map.
You said there would be a map for us. Do you mind if we? Do you have a copy?
Yeah, we sell maps.
I flip him a gold and like,
Okay, here's a map for each of you then.
Sweet. I have a map. Map of where?
Is it a good
Ula'Divar?
map?
It's
Yeah,
the
it's
map
fairly
of the
detailed.
barons.
It basically shows you
It's
kind
not
of
the whole city. It's just
no,
the.
it's
Oh.
this area.
Yeah, that's
right,
You
yeah,
kind of
that's
see like a whole general area. It's really large, but they have
I
it
thought we were gonna-
set in segments where they're like, oh, this is shops, the bazaar shops. You've got over here. It shows you where like a couple of the resting places are.
But this is probably just a map of that lower tier area.
yeah, the lower tier. Area.
Okay.
And it's for the most part you can figure out where you can shop at, where you can get many different
close by the docks.
goods and places to stay, and
Does it have both hotels, motels?
Yeah, it has like
inns,
a
taverns,
couple
and choirs?
areas. You see, the
The
general
oil dragon,
ones. You see the oil dragon.
The monkey.
That was here. The monkey's over here,
Okay.
and then the
They're all
crown,
represented. Yeah.
crown and
The
kitty
kitty.
is over here in the other section. So you guys can kind of determine from where you're at, because you'll have to either travel one way or the other.
That's fine. As long as they're all represented, we can make our
Yeah.
way there.
So dragon, monkey, kitty. I think that's how it goes. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. Keep that.
I'd like to
Like
see
this?
those. I'd like to see the map,
And then,
please.
Oh, we all got a
you
map.
just saw it. The theater of the mind.
Oh!
Yeah.
You guys
Theater of
didn't
the
make a
mind.
map for this?
Oh.
We have a map for a lot of
Alright.
stuff, but
Now
apparently
we're
we don't
embracing
have one
theater
for
of the
this one.
mind. I gotcha.
Hey, we're training
Hey.
certain DMs.
Yeah.
Amateur.
Let's go to the dragon.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Check
let's-
in. We need to check in.
Yeah. Yeah. Let him know that we're
We need to check in.
we're there.
Come on, dog.
Are you like strutting down the street like
Yeah, kind of.
like a
like-
Saturday
basically what
Night
they're
Fever
saying-
kind of thing?
Yeah.
Like,
So basically, what anybody is saying is 5 people walking, one with a dog, one with a big giant cat.
one's a
Yeah.
tiefling, one's a goblin,
Is your badass?
one's a dragon, and one's
The
a
whole way, I'm going to be looking at everybody because I haven't seen this many people
Oh yeah. There's
ever.
there's
in
lots
one
of people,
place.
colorful people. I mean, you just see them wearing intricately colored outfits.
What kind of races and stuff?
And different races. You're going to see dwarves, elves, a tiefling here and there, some dragonborn,
Humans.
gnomes. I mean, you're seeing
Quite a lot of genasi.
Amazing.
Genasi,
that
quite a bit.
are-
Out the butt.
What kind of
I was-
genasi?
all
Say
types.
predominantly Genasi?
No, just a lot
say
more
quite a
than
lot, so-
quite a lot compared to what you would normally see in a like where there's maybe like one or two in a decent city. You'll see more. It's more common. Like they're almost as common as the elves and dwarves, but it's just more so than normal.
Uniquely, you see probably a race that some of you haven't actually seen before, and it's quite unusual to you that Jesus,
Kitties.
cats.
Yes.
Anyway,
Which side of the thumb's on?
well, what's unique about this is off the back of it is, some of them have like you are familiar with. You probably didn't see it, but you were all familiar with because you had a romp through the desert and you fought scorpions, and this thing has like a scorpion tail. And there's another one that has a different style of tail.
Is
Some
it
are
cat with
black,
scorpion tail?
Some are
No,
green.
it's
Okay,
a scorpion humanoid.
Humanoid.
Ah,
They have
Amazing.
scorpion folk.
few
I have
arms.
not seen
They have-
much on the way of
what's it
genasi before, but
I
those
I
have
believe
never
it's
seen
four.
at all.
Yeah, they basically have like 4 arms,
They-
2 of their main ones, and
Two of their main
two-
ones, and then some that have pincers on them,
Mandibles.
or some that don't
Yeah.
have
So
them.
think Thrycreens with a scorpion
But-
tail.
they still have a regular mouth, and they
Regular
also
mouth.
have like a mandible.
Yeah, some of them,
So they have an alien.
some of them the
mouth.
mandibles will
Small.
come out. Some of them, like they already have them
Innies and
out.
outies?
But sometimes they're
Yeah,
not.
just like
and then when they talk, they
Just
can
like
bring it
tieflings, some
out.
of them have curled
Yeah.
horns, some of them have straight horns.
Y'all didn't tell me this was a race.
Nah,
Who's
Amazing.
in the scorpion dude?
Certain
The
remakes.
Scorpion King.
Certain
Yeah,
remakes
yeah.
that might be available in our homebrew.
I've never seen such creatures before. I've very rarely seen even genasi.
There's even a few Aarakocra you see. Different styles. There's, different types of birds of Aarakocra. Whereas you see one that looks kind of like a robin, one that looks kind of like, you see a tiny, like almost gnome size one
Sorry,
that
let me
looks like an
move that.
owl. So what's that?
I am amazed. Do you know, in my way here, I stopped at town, there were turtle people.
Whoa.
Yes, lots of them. No, most of the town was
See if
turtle
I even
people.
know what a fuck a turtle people is.
It was amazing. I've never seen that before.
17.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Turtles. Yeah.
Turtles.
Yeah, totals.
Turtle people.
They're nice folk. A little slow. Not slow in the head, just like physically slow.
I feel like there's a
Except
joke
in-
there.
Except in the water.
Pretty much, if you've heard of the race, in any of your backgrounds, you probably have seen them in the street. Even if it's like 1 or 2, but for the most part, you're still predominantly
And there's
dwarf,
dragonborn
elf,
and stuff.
human, halflings.
What color dragonborn are you again?
Gold.
These
Are there other colors dragonborn?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
There are both metallic and
Amazing.
chromatic.
Draconians of all colors. I've seen 3. Never this many before.
In fact, you think you see one that's not necessarily a dragonborn. You think maybe a half dragon.
Amazing.
Yeah, and you guys making your way
A
through
little different.
the city. You see different
Little
smells come up. Some delightful,
You can
some kind of sting
Some
the
repugnant.
snoot, and then some that are just really just.
Let's not go
Where did
down
that
that
come
way.
from? Don't. Yeah. But it's just. Wow.
You even,
Adjective, all wrong. I was gonna say cacophony, which is like not even the adjective.
you even see a Yonti.
Yeah.
Ooh, snake
Um,
people.
You see what this one is, the human on the head, and then a snake.
Oh,
bottom.
snake body.
That's how he's.
They're
He's
that
at this
kind of
moment.
Allison.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh, how long has it been since we've been in a city? Since after we ran away from the arena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the last time.
There was an arena
Well,
you
no.
ran away from.
What about?
Wait, what? Nah, it's more of a town, really. I would.
City versus town.
Yeah.
There was an arena you ran away from.
An arena? What now?
You said you ran away from an arena.
Yeah, no, it got attacked by trolls and goblins, so everybody ran.
Ah.
Oh, and orcs. I remember
Yep,
orcs.
yep.
Yeah, they were orcs. I interrupted his match. He was beating the hell out of this other Dragonborn. You should have seen it. He like suplexed him and had a chair. It was awesome. But
Yeah, I had to take down a couple trolls by myself.
You're a strong fighter then.
Oh, you know it.
Then we will have to find a good bar.
you think he wears that much glitter and not strong? He's practically challenging everyone here, you know.
We would have to find good tavern. Get in a nice.
Actually, kind of what you would notice is that a lot of the people, like, they don't just wear regular clothes. A lot of the people, most of these clothes look fully tailored to every person. Like, there's no
custom made. Yeah.
Like, but pretty much anybody in the city. It's not necessarily like there's some higher quality, some lower quality, but it seems like people are well tailored here as far as
checking at the
being
map.
handmade versus just like off the rack kind of like.
Checking the map.
Checking the map real quick. How far are we from the
Oh, you're
a couple blocks.
Oil
Like,
Dragon by
not
now?
even.
yeah, you're not very far at this point.
Maybe a block.
You're getting pretty close.
Getting close. We're almost there, guys. See, we are
Yeah,
here.
there's. I mean, if you guys want to look at other shops or whatever, you're more than welcome to. If you just want to get.
Well, as we're heading towards the Oil Dragon, I'm just gonna while I'm looking at people and everything because this is all new to me.
Yeah.
Such big stuff. I am looking to see if there's places where they have like reagents for spell components, potion components for making things,
Taking
just
note of,
all kinds of
or-
stuff.
You don't necessarily see that in this route, but you do know on the map that maybe at the bazaar or something like that, where there is something that signifies where shops might be. There could be something there, especially with the way that people are dressed in this area. You see some dwarfs walking by, darker skin, kind of like a reddish tan, not like red, but not dark as in black.
They're bronzed.
Yeah, more bronzed, and they're just musculared out and walking around, and they got wraps around their heads, like
Turban.
not turban necessarily, but more like bandanas
Ah,
that wrap around their
just something to
their
cover their head.
forehead
Yeah.
come down and scarf a little bit, and then
I don't know.
Dwarfs.
Okay.
Desert dwarves.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about those.
I want to look out for a tattoo shop.
Okay. So at this point, you get to the Oil Dragon,
coming.
and you see this place.
What's it look like?
Oh, there's a number of Dragonborn coming in, and it definitely has a unique smell of perfumes or oils, perhaps.
Is it brick, sandstone? How many stories tall is it?
3 stories tall.
3 stories tall.
Yeah, and it is intricately built. This one has quite a bit of brick and masonry work all around it.
Right on.
The brickwork happens to be a little odd for you as you would normally see brick, because they've kind of done it in a way that the brickwork is almost like scales. So they kind of just make it look like scales.
They're being artsy with
yeah,
the
and it's not distasteful. It is very tasteful and very intricate.
Look at that! It's like the building's a dragon.
Which quite stands out for this area, because the rest of the area isn't as intricate as this building. So, but you did definitely see it, the Oil Dragon, and it kind of is set with the sign, and like you see this dragon like doing this on there, smiling, and then there's 2 other like Dragonborn women, which
Maybe,
you can tell standing next to him.
Maybe we put a pause on that plan I was talking about. see what this place is all about. Give it a fair chance.
He's all right with me. Go inside. I'm gonna head outside.
Yeah, let's go. Open up the door and just start walking in.
Beeline
Oh,
to the
corral
largest
style.
empty table.
Okay, so it takes you a second, because you get caught off guard for a moment as you enter.
Don't get caught off guard.
No, I mean, I'm going to say this because as you enter, everybody stops to look as this cat that is following you and trying to come into the inn, and then everybody looks at you, and you see just a number of Dragonborn. The majority of the patrons here are Dragonborn, but there are other patrons that are. You see some of the dwarfs you were familiar with before, bit of humans. Definitely a mixed crowd for the minority races, but yeah, you definitely see colors of
I'll take it. Thanks. to that.
Dragonborn. You see the bartender.
I immediately pull out a gold, toss it to him, says, "He's a good cat. He mind business."
Put him in the corner. The table's there, and there's a number of big tables that are still free over
I
that
get
area.
one, and I plop down. Tuffy right next to me, just like rolls over onto his back, stomach up, just
No
lies there.
troubles then, right?
He's a good cat. He's no trouble at all.
Some of the patrons might, if there's troubles.
I will cause trouble for anyone who cause trouble for cat.
Okay, well, there's very
Is there back on?
no, they're very loyal here, my patrons. So please, no problems.
No problems. I will cause no problems.
Okay, fine. Over there, please, and pockets the gold.
Yeah.
Looks
Like I
at
said,
it
we went
first.
over, sat down.
Kind of does this. All right. Pockets it. Goes back. Starts setting up more drinks. Getting things ready.
I
Rest of you?
guess I'll take a seat at the bar somewhere.
So you enter in.
Yep. He
We all
will
follow
eventually, but
behind.
he's gonna
Yeah,
he's
you just-
gonna grease
Just rolling.
grease the bartender
okay.
for a bit.
Yeah. So you head over to the bar. You follow him, or who's
Are
going?
you going in?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want to go in?
Still following.
Yeah.
We're all together.
Are you gonna sit with him or sit with him, or you guys enter the bar? Just curious what we're doing.
Got my new friends. We sit, we drink, we eat. And I take out 10 gold, set it down, and says, "Barmaid." And pull out my pitcher, set it down, and says, "Feel."
Okay, yeah.
Might be a conflict of interest.
Okay. And you see that one of the barmaids. You be the barmaid.
It's your turn to be the barmaid.
You're the
isn't it,
girl
Johnny.
Why does the barmaid have to be a female?
Johnny's the bottom.
Oh, it could be a guy.
No,
Then it'd be a bar back, wouldn't it?
she comes over. How can I help you?
Food, ale for me and friends, and this is my cup.
Would you like a menu, or you just want me to bring out whatever you want?
Move the 10 gold and says, "Whatever."
Okay. She grabs it, walks back. She turns around. She grabs your mug, takes it back.
It's a 1 gallon pitcher is what it is.
Less conspicuous than drawing attention to being associated with a certain airship.
Yeah,
She
I
comes
really
back.
don't know. I mean,
You guys all sat down, right?
Oh, I'm over at the bar.
Okay.
we're gonna stick out no matter where we go. We have a giant cat.
So if you guys are actually having this conversation,
blue
you can
dog.
whisper, but not whisper to the camera or to the audio.
I feel like.
Get that cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it may not be outside of declaring that we're with this damaged ship that showed up in town. That yeah, I feel like we may be the town. Maybe this Vidarian Empire is, an end south of here, or isn't involved in this town. But I'm fairly positive they probably have agents here. If
Yeah, that's true, but this is, we can only take so many precautions.
just a thought. Do we take it for free, or do we just play tourist? Do we declare that our tab's covered by a certain ship, or do we just play tourist? We're visiting town.
Yeah, let's just play tourist. We don't need to. Yeah, that's what you're saying. Gotcha. Yeah,
That's,
let's just play
yeah,
tourist.
yeah, as opposed to saying, "Oh no, our tabs are covered by."
Yeah. He paid for it. If we're gonna say our tabs are covered, let's just let old Nicola take care of us.
Nikolai.
Nikola Yamovic.
The
So we just run with it.
Yeah.
the barmaid comes back over.
Yeah, no, he's having internet issues on his end.
The barmaid comes over, delivers your drink. brings a big bowl of milk and sets it in front of the cat, and then brings over a huge tray. I mean, just filled, sausages,
Jesus.
potatoes, cheese,
Got the mixed
chicken.
grilled
I mean,
plates.
you
It's a
name it.
smorgasbord.
It's it probably takes up half the
Big
center
wooden
of the table.
sticks with assorted meats,
Whole roasted chicken, you
seasoned
said?
well. The
Yeah.
wafting smell.
I take one of the whole roasted chicken, toss it to the cat, and he just wolfs it down.
Right.
Bones and all just crunching in his mouth.
Will
Well-
you be staying with us? As the main tavern gentleman walks up. Will you
2,
be staying?
3, 4,
Fuck. Voices.
He's at the
5.
bar.
Yeah, I'm at the
Um,
bar.
They're
You
asking
know,
if
Yeah.
just as an aside, no one checked on Lagaitha, so
She's still
we'll
sick.
assume she's with
I hope that
us.
they're taking care of
Yeah.
her still.
Yeah.
Right? Everyone that was missing got disease, correct?
Everyone who's missing had disease. You started feeling better. You made your way up on deck.
Yep.
You haven't really talked about your experience. So.
right, and no one checked on this part of
At,
disembarking.
the-
so
at this point, you guys took off the ship without finding out about Lagaitha. So.
Yeah. We assume she's in good
Have I
hands.
met Lagaitha?
the intent was for the
No.
bat
So I
to
don't even know about it.
follow, and it didn't come up. There was a lot of conversation,
Yep.
a lot of checking and things
Okay,
like that.
so the bat's outside somewhere.
And land on the roof of the establishment.
Okay, so it's on the roof now.
Bat's accounted for. Lagaitha's accounted for. Levi's accounted for.
He's with you guys? Or?
Levi is following.
Levi's following around.
So
Okay.
he's at the, so he's at
So
the
he's
bar.
at the bar.
He's at the bar
The
with me.
bartender's like looking at him.
He's got one of those syndromes, you know, where he looks younger than he really is. He's a half dwarf. We don't talk about it. He's very sensitive.
Have a seat with.
So it's like the clear beard.
Have a
Near
seat
beer.
with our friend.
A milk.
I'm eating.
All right, so you guys are enjoying
Chocolate milk.
your
Yep.
stuff on him.
So he asked about rooms. How much are rooms?
Well, how long you planning on staying?
Could be a couple weeks.
Oh, really?
Passing through some minor delays. Things don't go as planned.
How many of you?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 individual rooms. 6.
The dog and the
I don't know
cat
about
too.
Lagaitha, but- So I'm saying 5 because
The dog, the cat, with their respective companions.
so if he sleeps, would I sleep?
All right, I'm gonna say separate rooms. Some of you bunking together. What's the thing?
Let's start with separate rooms. I mean, let's hear some rates.
Because of the animals, I'm gonna have to say gold a night.
I'm good with that.
What do you need down to secure said rooms? If we stay longer, then
If you pay up front,
we'll pay on closing.
I will do 25 for the week. So I'll knock it down a bit.
25 a week.
Yeah.
I'll front that.
If there's any problems, damages, that's going to go up, and I'm going to have to charge, and I will know ahead of time.
I'll front that. Give him 30 gold.
Okay.
Scree.
30 gold, isn't that more than what we need?
5 more.
Or are you
Give
just
me a
paying
tip.
for?
He asked for 25. Sometimes the tip goes.
Fair enough.
A little extra.
I'm,
Greasing the wheel at the oil dragon.
The barmaid will show you where your rooms are, and that will be that. Thank you. If you have any drink requests, I'm here at the bar.
Did you sign anything?
Appreciate it.
I'm eating.
So
Wasn't asked.
while they're off doing their thing, Cassio's at the bar. He's going to try to get a hold of the bartender there. You know, just
Okay.
He was over talking to us, asking
Yeah.
about rooms.
Did you need a drink, sir?
Yeah, I'll take whatever you got. Ale, rum, whiskey.
We've got probably.
We have all of that. I
All
mean,
right, then
what's
let me-
your preference, sir?
Give me one of each.
Jesus.
All right. 10 silver piece.
He hands you a gold.
And he
Keep the change.
just sets out a
It's exactly.
sampling
Sampler
of,
platter.
of the different alcohols, and you just see clears and
Yeah.
and dark, rich colors, and some of them seem questionable. You're like, never seen that one before. And it is
Green,
strong.
a red.
You'd like that
Oh,
one.
tell me to keep the change.
And as you drink that one, it's almost like a hot heat wraps around your mouth, around your tongue. But it's not. It's one of those heat sensations that just, as they roll around your mouth, just goes away immediately.
Nice.
You like it?
Oh, that's good.
That's good, yeah.
What's that one called?
That one's called Dragon's Breath. Dragon's Breath.
I think I know a spell by that name. It's pretty good.
It's for the non-dragon type.
I believe it. It's not a good question, if you don't mind me pulling you aside. So we've been kind of waylaid in this town for a bit. I don't know the specifics for, but money's a little tight for me. Any kind of odd jobs floating around, job boards, things of note that a guy like me could probably make a little scratch on the side with?
I've heard a few things. God damn this accent.
It's your own fault.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
That's-
talk normal. Just matter he's real rough
Deep
with his
voice,
deep
yeah.
voice. He's kind of scratchy because
One
he
of the
is a
DMs is
dragonborn.
not good with bassy voices.
Yeah, like for some reason I just cannot do this voice tonight.
He
So-
can do high-pitched voices pretty well,
Yeah, I
though.
could do some seriously good voices for you. I could bring back the librarian. No, anyway. With that being
Not
said,
yet.
Cassio was just asking about the goings on in town and anything.
there's
you
definitely
can do.
work to be had.
All right.
There's been bandits hitting up a lot of the caravans. A number of people feel that their establishments have been robbed by some of the local, I guess, thieves or pickpockets. The guards tend to keep it under wraps. You know, they tend to keep it handled for the most part. But there's the odd people who like to hide what they're doing for sure and keep things, from the guards. And they're somewhat successful. And there's people who are willing to pay to put a stop for that.
Yeah.
There's a number of different things to that effect. It just matters what you're looking for. I mean,
I'm used to dealing with bandits and robbers and things of that nature. Any kind of magical associations. With one of my compatriots is a bit of a spell slinger.
for sales or just
A little of both.
Um,
I'm also interested in looking up some information as well.
I mean, if you're looking for even bigger work, you could always look to join one of the guilds here. I mean, this
Oh,
is a
guilds.
guild nation. We have plenty of guilds here. If there's a profession, you name it, there's probably a guild for it here.
Can you what is the name of a good magic-y guild?
The Magic Guild?
Yeah,
Magic.
give me a good one.
Well, they tend to have a number of different
Are they divided
associations,
by
but it's by schools for
schools?
the most
for
part.
fuck's sakes, wizards!
They do,
Which he yells out loud. That last part about fucking wizards. Alright,
I've
don't
got-
worry about it.
I
By
don't know,
now
guy at
I've
the
got
bar.
cigar,
There's beer.
food, drink. I'm good.
Alright, potential guilds. Anything we should watch out for, by the way? I don't want to get in any trouble with the guard, or if there's any rough parts of town I should actively avoid.
yes.
Which time
More-
might be a low profile.
More closer to the main gates on the in the Barrens. There are a number of places that you want to avoid. Do you have a map?
Oh, I got a map.
Oh, they marked it.
Oh, what's the mark I'm looking for?
See the dark area there? It's kind of shaded.
Oh, this one here?
yeah, that's the one right there.
Okay.
Be careful of that area because there is belief that is a lot of the thieving associations, and if you do take a job, that's where I would search.
Alright.
But it's up to you. I just warn you.
I'll appreciate it.
He's already paid for you guys, so if you don't come back, I'm keeping the money.
Oh, well, I mean, I would expect nothing less of you, sir.
All right, fair enough.
He takes his drinks and just kind of juggles them in
They're
his
on a tray
arms
there.
and
They're on a tray. But
walks over
were
to
you
the
going
rest of
somewhere
the
with that? I can have one of the barmaids take
No,
care of it
I'm
for
good,
you.
and I walk over to the table with the others. I sit down.
All right, so is everyone sitting at the table?
For the moment. Curious to get settled into rooms.
Anybody want to
Offer
try one of
everybody
these
a
green
cigar.
ones?
Cigars, green ones.
Once we've eaten our fair share,
You drink
once
one
I've
of the
eaten my
green
fair
ones?
share,
Yeah.
I light up a cigar, and then I'm going to offer everybody one as well.
Oh, sir, please. I pull out the golden wrapped cigar that Levi stole from the rich dude's house.
No.
Unwrap
I've got
that.
high-quality ones
Light me
myself.
up. Oh, don't. Fine, be that way.
No, hold on.
Mm.
Pull out my little slipper. My dagger, what I use it for.
Yeah.
I don't know what you can.
Light it up with a can.
Sorry.
Just simple prestidigitation it. Light it up.
Quality of this cigar
That's a good stogie.
is much. Surprisingly, it's a lot better than the high quality cigars you have. So you roll
Slang
good.
thing might not work out with this guy. We might still research rooms somewhere else.
But like I
I
said,
mean, we'll have to see. You know, like,
you know quality, and for some reason, even with your quality, this is better.
It's good. I can tell by the smell.
sometimes
That's fine. Smoking cigar.
right out of
You look a good cigar.
Right
I like
under
a
your
good
nose.
cigar.
We'll let him
I look
do
at you.
the,
And it's like this.
Yeah. You all right there?
What do you mean? I see fine.
All right. As long as you see fine.
Is anyone watching Cassio?
Oh, he's at the table.
Yeah, I met with
He's
you
with us.
guys. Yeah.
Is
I-
anyone in the bar watching Cassio?
No,
No.
Okay.
It-
I'll roll for
no,
that if I need
okay.
to. I'm just saying.
You guys-
In the bar. Has he attracted
no.
any
After
attention?
the first
Yeah.
stop,
Once the
look
cat
at
laid
you,
down-
once everything went back,
All right.
everybody was like,
Oh.
"Forget it, we don't
It's
care."
like
I mean,
that
you got-
scene in the cantina. They all look at you when you walk in, but once you sit down, they don't
Yeah, I mean,
care.
you were an
Yeah.
odd set of people: a tiefling, a giant cat, a weird purple dog, or
A weird
Blue
purple
blue
dog.
dog. Sorry, blue dog.
Sandy? Blue dog?
This gentleman here, hobgoblin.
Yeah.
Dragonborn didn't really draw any.
Just curious.
It's pretty standard.
Yeah,
I mean, I am dressed like a friggin'
And yeah, very
Weird.
He is glittery.
but
I mean,
Are you a glamour bard?
He's bedazzled.
They've kind of seen
I'm a
it.
lore bar.
No.
You got a number of generally nice tables that is just mixed through this. It's a kind of large establishment. It could easily fit over 100 people.
So I take my map and I open it up and it's like, all right. So I did a bit of poking around. I'm whispering this to them, but I'm not going to actually whisper because of the mic. I did a bit
There's,
of
a
poking
there's
around.
enough talking that
Yeah.
it's almost.
Lost in the din.
So there's a couple of things that we should be privy of. First off, this whole area here, and I point to the part that's all shaded, is I guess the rougher part of the Barrens. A lot of thieves and thievery going on in there, so just a heads up. Bandits have been harassing caravans lately, so that's a thing I might look into. And there's guilds here, many guilds. Apparently all the wizarding guilds are associated by school, because God forbid any of those people ever talk to each other. Takes a hit of his cigar.
Literally don't find anything wrong with what you just said.
Yeah, no, that's... Of course you wouldn't. You're a wizard.
I am not a school-trained wizard.
That was an out-of-character comment.
Yeah, that was an out of character. Deal my body business.
Yeah. No, so he just recounts a lot of the information that he gathered, just stuff that was looking into to just try to get a pulse of what's going on in the town. So, if we ever get bored while we're waiting, these guilds might not be a good place to check out. They might have a wrestling guild or a bard guild. Might even have a bard college for all that. How long's it been since you went to college?
Let's talk about that later.
Okay.
Any tradesmen nearby?
It sounded like all that stuff's kind of near the bazaar. From what I'm looking at on the map, he didn't really say anything. I'm just making an educated guess here, but
Just curious.
if we check any of the guild halls, they might also have connections with tradesmen. Most guild-like associations are typically well off and know people in places. So yeah, stay out of the dark areas and let's be looking for thieves. And that's all I got. Anybody want to drink some of this green stuff? Can I get more of this green stuff?
The barmaid comes over, and she.
The Dragonfire one.
The Dragonfire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because you said it was green, right?
The Dragonfire was green.
Was it green? I thought it was green.
I don't recollect saying that.
Yeah.
It's green now.
It is now. Anyways, she comes over. She goes, and she hands you 5 keys in the middle of the table
I was gonna ask.
with little wooden placards on them in the shape.
Numbers.
With like one side is the logo that you guys saw outside, and the other side is numbers. 17, 19, 20, 22, and 25.
All right.
How you want to?
Another
Big
one of that
glass?
fire. Yeah, give me a big one.
Want a
Give a
small
big one
size?
for everybody.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
I
You
finished-
guys should try this. It's good.
I finished downing what's in my pitcher and just fill this with what? With that.
Yeah,
That
what
is
he
good.
said.
Okay, that'll be 5 gold for yours. And if you're doing for everybody, that'll be probably about 5 silver
5 7. All right.
for a regular big.
Here, he gives her 8 gold.
Okay. Oh. She's like, okay, that'll be right over. And she like,
I thought I
she
was
like,
tipping heavy.
she's like, I'll have that right to you.
That's
Hers
good.
over.
That she knows what I wanted.
And you see
I
her
start
arguing with the bartender
Drinking
about
the
like,
other ones.
and he's like,
We should have just said we're with the ship.
I still haven't spent a penny.
she comes over, delivers yours very tentatively, delivers the rest of them.
Drink up, guys. Cheers. Clank. Oh.
Did you finish already?
Yeah, he's just
Now
slamming
he's
it
excessive
back.
with his drinking. He's always excessive with the drinking.
Yeah.
Once again,
Yeah.
like Fox from The Man Show.
Okay, maybe
Seriously?
both of them are.
Are you downing it?
Yeah, we both
How much
are.
was it that
Alright,
you
you
just
can
drank?
just-
Just a
He
regular.
drank a regular pint.
You pounded that?
I don't
Yeah.
pound it
He
completely.
did
I
mine.
just I down a few good swallows and then
I'll make the con save.
I'll make the con save too.
You
I
need to
gave
make
you
a
mine,
con save.
too, so you can
To be
drink
fair,
that.
anyone within 10
That
feet
is
of me
an
gets
11.
a +5 to their con save.
Oh.
That's an 11 plus 5. That's a 16.
Oh, it's a save, not a. Okay, then I shouldn't have rolled with advantage. Sorry.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
with
I got a
disadvantage.
16.
Straight con save, so I'll just.
+5.
Plus 5. And you know what? Fuck it. I'll burn my saving face and add another 1, 2, 3 to that. So it's a 19.
Okay. So the same effect that you
24.
felt before, and the same effect he felt before, just rolls over your mouth, just like a
Your
heat
whole body.
and a tingling from almost from your
Burning
belly
shit
up,
just to
as if
drink.
you're getting ready to billow,
Look, I've
This heat.
survived 2
but
airship
nothing comes out.
crashes.
No air, no burps, just like you're gonna bellow. It warms you up from your belly.
Warms me on the inside.
That is good. A little
Told
mild. Vodka better.
Vodka is better.
Anyway,
She comes over, refills your regular drinks.
Thank you. I start
But-
drinking some of the other different
And
drinks
all
from my
that food she piled
smorgasbord.
up, I'm still nibbling
just
at it.
nibbling
off.
it out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
You
smoking,
get one of them
nibbling,
that
and drinking
kinda have
all at
this
once. Literally.
Dark blue, and you get it.
A dark
And
blue.
it's the same effect, but it's ice this time.
So it's nice and cool. Just
It's,
Whew, that's cold. That's a cold drink right there.
I'm gonna say the
The
one
old peppermint schnapps.
Yeah, a little.
was a light green.
Was it light green?
The first one's a light.
Okay.
Green.
I only cued in on the green.
Yeah.
There's a light green fire breath drink and then a blue ice breath drink.
Delicious.
So what's the plan, Stan?
What time of day is it?
Apparently, it's drinking time.
Well, to be fair, we
I-
started right after the fight.
Well,
Yeah.
they picked me up. It was another 8 hours before we reached here. And they
Midday
picked me up
drinking all
early
day.
midday.
Yeah.
So,
like civilized people.
So probably
6, 7,
late afternoon.
late
Yeah,
8 to 4,
Late
5, 6, yeah,
Yeah.
somewhere in there, 6 p.m.
I would say 6 p.m.
Okay.
Early evening.
So we're at
Whatever that is in
acceptable
D&D
drinking
time.
hours.
You know,
it is always good.
Are there
good time to-
24 hours in a
Yes.
day, or is
Yeah.
there
Man, it's
anything we
D&D
should know?
o'clock, all
Or,
right?
yeah, wait, is it like a 32-hour day on this planet?
I mean, I vote in day-to-day life. I vote for about 6 more hours, but
yeah, we can. It's 6 o'clock
All right, 6
according to you
p.m. -ish.
guys. You don't
6
know
p.m.
if there's.
So,
So
Early
evening.
early evening.
It could be 27 o'clock.
71-minute hours.
I'm literally, unless we have nothing else we want to talk about, I'm just gonna drink and eat
Yeah.
So
until I've had my full, throwing some food to the cat. Then I'm gonna just sit
we
there. Just,
picked you up on a rock.
yes.
Before you get to that point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, you picked
As
him
we're
up
going.
on a rock. How high off was the rock?
No, they came down to get me because big scary creature with tentacles come at me.
To be fair,
Kinky.
we came down not because of the. We may not. I don't know. I'm not driving the ship, but I don't know if the captain would have skimmed the sand if there had been the creature with the tentacles. ahead
I
of
mean, she
time.
flew through that storm, so I don't put anything past
I don't
her.
know, but yeah, I mean, he was spotted on a rock. The ship came down to the sand. We came to say hi, as it were, and
Here he is.
then the tentacles.
Uh,
And here we all are. But
glad I
so
missed that.
what, where, how, if you don't mind?
I am from a small village called Volostov. I travel now because I have nothing left there. Village is gone.
Sorry.
How far is that from where we are now?
Oh, do
Not
not know.
familiar. Not
I can
familiar.
tell you, it took me days just to get from Volostov to Turtle, to town of Turtles.
On foot.
No, on boat.
Oh, on boat.
Ah.
On boat, on water, not in air.
Did you come from Cast Rebel or?
I do not know this place.
It's
I
probably-
know Volostov. I know a small fishing village where I get on boat. I do not remember name. And in long travel on boat and in Turtle Town. I do not know what that was called either. I do not remember. But it was mostly turtles. Then I traveled through desert, hit the place with the snails and the slime.
You have any head trauma?
No?
No, you didn't take any. No? Okay, I'm just curious. I don't know.
I love for the paint the imagery of this. When you ask if he has any head problems,
He's got the
gonna
Google.
stare-
I'm looking at you like this.
he's
I know that.
Okay, I'm gonna paint it. He's
No.
staring at you with one straight eye and one that's
He's got
looking
one
off.
lazy eye.
But
I get it.
it's literally there was a moment
Or one eye just did this.
where it twitched.
It like
It
twitched,
twitched.
it's self-corrected and then
Yeah,
uncorrected.
and there was just a short silence, and then he answered.
No, do not believe so.
There's a
And then-
difference between
And then
having
from-
some issues or having some uncertainty because you have some head trauma and you don't know where you're at or don't remember where you're at. So that's all I was fishing for.
I just from Snelltown I travel through desert. It gets hot. I admit I get lost.
Do I need to roll for this?
If you want, he seems.
You tell me. Do I believe it?
I
Does
mean,
he come across as
seems
genuine?
genuine, but
Alright,
you know, you don't really know him.
You can roll an insight.
He's
if
got a
you want.
unique accent that you
It's
haven't
up to
really heard
them.
from
Yeah.
before. So
Alright.
if you want
So
to,
how
see
do
if
you
he's-
end up with one of those things?
17.
I'm flat basing it, so as long as you roll higher than 10,
Yeah.
I'm telling the truth.
Alright.
Yeah, he's
fine.
now inciting you for that.
I'm
So what is he
17.
talking?
So.
flat basing
Yeah,
it.
alright,
Just
it is
okay.
what it is. Yeah, it
total
seems
on
legit.
it.
Alright.
I am not trying to be deceptive
Alright.
at all.
Yeah, it seems legit.
But,
Alright, cool.
yes, it's-
My children and I, we go fishing. Big cat dead. Little baby. We take baby
Aw.
home and raise it.
Oh, poor thing. Lost his mommy.
Yes, little Tuffy is good cat though. He is good cat.
He's big and fluffy, yes.
Do you mind if I ask where your children are now? Your family?
Look down, just kind of stare at the food and the drink for a little bit, and like,
No
My-
intent to pry.
My
if you're not
family is
comfortable
not
discussing.
here. They are not here. I'm not drunk enough to go into
No, that's
it.
fine.
So,
Again,
yeah.
no intent to pry.
That's
But
Look around. Yeah, no family. All right.
my wife, she once said we travel world, and now that I have nowhere else, I travel world. I see it for her.
good enough.
All right. I mean, for the sake of our last gathering, have you read anything interesting in the meantime?
I finally deciphered a potion that turns people into semi-toads. If you'd like to jump higher and swim faster. Turns your skin grey and warty for a bit, but I still got to put the thing together, though.
Interesting.
I think I'll do that tonight.
I'll be interested.
All right.
And that concludes another meeting of the book club.
So that's what they had a conversation. So now,
Just on the side. Yeah,
Yeah.
not to leave you out.
Apparently,
but
Levi
there's
drank
some-
one of yours and passed out.
Oh, the little guy.
night,
We're trying to
Levi.
build his constitution up. He's not a good drinker yet.
I'm gonna
You imagine him
keep going
crawl-
until I'm empty with that picture of
Say,
the
can you what?
dragon breath.
Oh, I thought you said, can you?
You were going to say something?
No,
No?
I said something about the kid.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what I said.
okay. So is that everyone going to bed then?
Yeah.
Gonna go out explore the city. Gonna go to
That's
bed.
getting
Yeah,
late.
it's
in the
kinda
evening.
late.
It's in the
Yeah.
6
now.
o'clock.
Yeah.
Well, it's in the evening. They can do what they want.
Plus,
Yeah.
we get to spend time drinking, eating, and smoking.
Yeah,
And
there's nothing going on in the
Passes
bar.
While we're doing this.
Yeah. No. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's-
I
it's
will
very
say
good.
this.
It should be a little bit later than
It is.
I will
He's
say
like, no,
this.
6. I'm like, dude, it's in the evening now.
Hold
Okay.
on.
Okay.
Hold on.
It's
This
getting
though. Once I'm finished drinking the drink that's in my pitcher,
Yes.
and I'm smoking that cigar and slowly finishing that off and everything, I am watching everybody in the bar.
Mhm.
Just
With which eye? I'm
With
sorry.
the other eye.
just keeping an eye out on the off chance that maybe we might get lucky and get a good bar fight in. Just keeping an eye out.
I'm going to pick Levi up and stumble carry him up to his room because I've
There's a
been
pile of
drinking.
keys on the
Who took what
Oh,
room?
There's a
I
pile of
took
keys.
17.
I'll grab 19.
Okay.
Was that one of the
20?
numbers?
Yep.
20, 22, and 25 are left.
Did you? What room are you putting?
I'm just going to leave Levi with me
And
because
they have
I'll
a
probably
key for Levi as
They have
well.
a-
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
did you have
5.
Levi key?
There's
There's
5.
5
Yeah.
keys.
All right. Well, what room are we going to throw him in so I can throw him in that
Just
one?
take 20. He
20.
took 19.
All right.
Yeah.
And then, I believe we asked for 6 rooms, so can you have one on reserve for our 6th companion, Lagaitha, when she joins us?
Oh.
She'll
I
have
think
a
it's-
little flying chinchilla,
Okay.
and she'll definitely want to stay here with it being a dragon place. And all.
Oh. Okay. Well, do you want us to keep the key or did you guys want it?
Just hold on to it.
Okay.
Just reserve it.
Yeah. We'll tell her it's at will call.
Who had 22?
I'll take 25.
I'd say 25.
So 22's left.
Yeah.
Yoink.
Guess that's
All right.
Rhox.
No, I took 22.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right.
Cassio took
So
22.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Levi in his room, put him under the covers, lock the door as I'm going out, and then close the door behind me. So
So
it's-
Cassio and 17.
Yeah.
Sorry, outside. Cassio and 17.
Yep.
You're in 19. Levi in 20. Rhox in 22, and I'm in 25.
Sure is.
So we're all in.
Once the night gets
Right.
far enough, I'm going to go up to my room. When I shut the door, I'm going to cast alarm around the, in the room.
Okay.
So that nobody can get in without me knowing.
Okay.
And I'm just going to...
All right. He's out. You're all out. It's all bedtime for everyone.
Lights out.
Okay.
Sure.
Everyone need everyone to roll perception. No, I'm kidding.
All right.
Here we go.
You guys hear the party kind of continues on downstairs. It's a little loud every once in a while. You kind of woke up a little bit thinking you might have heard a bar fight, but it didn't really go further than maybe some yelling.
But in actuality, you've kind of shrugged it off as, oh yeah, that's my snoring.
I'm glad to be back on solid ground.
Yeah.
In a bed.
My snoring, while loud,
Not
is
expecting
nothing
the building to
compared
crash.
to Tuffy is a much
You might
louder
expect
snorer
too much
than
of
I.
it.
Oh, okay, so it was Tuffy snoring. You're,
Oh no, mine's.
Okay,
he
well,
won't
then it was
wake me
both
up.
of yours. That's what happened.
We're both
Anyway.
out.
Before I go to bed, as I'm putting all my stuff away in this new room, I'm going to take off my chain and lay it down and put all my stuff on top of it. Done using it for a while.
So put your chain away.
And then I'm going to
You
put on
unattuning?
my rings
Oh. Ooh.
of spell storing.
Okay.
Spend like an hour kind of like studying out soon what I can do with them.
All
Then
right.
once I'm attuned, I'm going to put some spells in.
Okay. So you putting some spells in now?
Yeah.
Okay. So you get time to do all that, and then you can take a long rest after that.
I was
Yeah.
waiting before the long rest to do that.
That's cool. It's
Because you could still be awake and like not doing much, like reading. And
yeah.
stuff like
There's
that.
plenty of
So we'll
time
take that
over the
hour
night
and-
for you to rest. You don't have
Sure.
to get up at 8
You guys-
hours
yeah.
exactly, and then
You guys didn't exactly stay up and drink all night, so.
Yeah.
And since we're in a city, I'm making some in the morning. I'm going to make some changes to my spells as part of my
That's
the end of my long rest.
perfect.
absolutely.
fine.
So everybody, go ahead and do your long rest thing.
No, you didn't level up this time. Not yet.
Except for Levi, he should level up.
Yeah,
Levi should level up to 6. Yeah.
Levi finally leveled up to
Levi,
6.
Wherever. you
So so proud of him. Oh,
Alright.
little guy.
Oh yeah, they want to get open and do some shit. So the morning comes in.
Next morning, yeah, when we come awake, I'll head down.
Light peers through the windows
I
of
have no
each one of your
spells memorized right
your
now.
rooms.
I'll head down when I wake up. Give everybody else a morning to sleep in once again, since I didn't yesterday because we had the alarms, picked him up, fight,
That's
started
fine.
day
Yeah.
drinking.
Yeah.
But when I come to, I'll head down.
Yeah, by the time he heads down, I'm down there eating breakfast.
So you're already
Alright.
down eating breakfast. Did you pay for that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A good 2 gold should cover me and Tuffy.
Well,
Sweet Jesus.
that was more than enough,
That's
but they were very, very
way
gracious for that.
Well, Tuffy's a big cat,
That's still
and I'm a big guy.
that's a lot of money.
Have a fat kitty.
All right.
And so that's what he says when he comes down.
So I just say everybody comes down. It's a staggering appearance from each person as they make their
And
way
there's-
into the.
I'm sure there's more than enough
Ooh.
leftover food. You guys can grab some of my breakfast that I have sitting here.
Sounds like we're gonna possibly be here for a minute.
But then
Anyone have anything on the agenda? I mean, from the sounds of it, could be here for.
I
A
do
week or
have.
two.
I do need to go get some more cigars.
All right, noted.
Other than that, maybe look for salt and pepper for when I catch new fish.
Okay,
I knew a dog named Salt and Pepper.
Cassio, you
That's good.
sounded like you had something
I
you
think
wanted to
I'm.
achieve since we're here.
I thought I'd poke around and see what's there. These guilds sound interesting. They might be a good place to find something to occupy our time and just learn about other stuff.
Any agenda in mind, or just idle curiosity?
Right now, I think it's just curiosity.
You see an older man approach in kind of like darkened robes, not black, just
darker colors.
darker colors
like a
in
dark
general.
gray or
Heather
brown.
gray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
I think that's a different number.
I was looking for a number of people that arrive on the ship. Ethan has sent me here to basically seek somebody. Does anyone know Ethan?
I'm gonna insight this guy.
Yep. Same here.
I was
Nope.
getting ready to ask if I needed to.
I got a
Yes, you
7.
always
I don't
need
know nothing about this fool.
If you think you need to insight,
What you
insight.
Well, I feel like at least I roll consistently because I got a 9.
I don't know.
I'm sorry,
It is off the top of my
Ethan.
head.
What is this in regards to?
Well, essentially, you all did some assistance for the young lord, and
Oh, he's a lord now.
well,
He's young.
was I poke fun. I like to call him that. What?
No, there's no
Well, he's
no concealing that we know him since he's he's a lord now. Oh, he's young.
Yes. So
Ah,
so
you
you're the one who knows
clever.
it. Yeah. No.
I thought it was an old guy.
This one? Or him? No.
Ethan.
He's older, but not old as me. Yeah.
Oh,
But
sorry, brittle bones.
whatever. Anyway.
Snap.
Whatever.
Snap.
So here I am assuming that you all fit the bill, especially the one with the cat. It sure gave it away. I was grateful to
Cat?
find
That's not a cat.
the cat person, but the rest of you weren't here. Tiefling gentlemen. So, and
Been called worse.
hobgoblin.
Excuse me.
So here's what we have to offer you. Seeley and Ethan didn't feel that it was, I guess, appropriate to make you wait, so they wanted to put an offer on the table. But it comes with some other side notes. They also have a request if you're willing. But here's the offer. If you don't want to wait I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks that it's going to take for the ship to be repaired to make your way back to Casravel. I've sent communication to Casravel. I cannot communicate to any of the people that I know there. There's no response. But I do have a way that I can send you near the capital of Casravel. And you can take that option if you like. But they also request, if you choose to stay or wait, or if you have time, they would like you to rescue somebody from Glasswell.
Oh, so we gotta go back.
We need to go backwards.
Who
Who would like us to
Ethan.
rescue?
and who are we rescuing?
Well, not just Ethan. Hasid.
Who?
Hasid, he is the alchemist guildmaster.
Celine. Celine.
Yes,
Masters.
precisely. That is exactly who they want.
The proprietor of the Master's Breath.
Oh.
Oh, the lady in the alchemy shop.
Yes, yes.
She.
Your friend.
They fear that with the occupation of Vidirian, he kind of tones it up, Vidirian and Glasswell, they request, and you just see him snap.
Roll
and
initiative.
something like shimmers by. And, okay,
Counterspell. No, okay.
we can talk freely, but we need to with Vidirian being there, we really need to get her out.
Did they not leave?
They're still there.
Man, these guys are bastards.
To be fair, she didn't seem to be real concerned with leaving.
It's not but my knowledge, and I don't question Hasid. He's very wise, wiser than I.
So, this Hasid you speak of, and he knows of us? We've met him?
Ethan has apprised the whole guild council of the goings-on that has occurred.
So Hasid is a guild member here in...
Yes, he's the alchemist guildmaster.
Okay.
Did I say that?
I think you mentioned it. Yeah.
Okay.
Just
I was making sure.
clarifying.
Sometimes
Just
the memory
clarifying.
slips a little bit.
No, I'm just clarifying.
Always good to double check.
A lot of spells up here.
Every now and then you ask the same question twice and you get different answers.
That's true.
So.
Do not think we would mind helping, but there are things we need to get first. Supplies.
So you don't wish to take the quick travel to Casravel then?
I mean, we kind of
Unless-
owe her, don't we?
It is up to you. I do not know either of these situations.
What do you two think?
I think, what does everyone think? We all in or all out? Rhox?
I am willing to go wherever my new friends wish to go.
just got here.
It's true.
They want us to go back.
I feel like we should probably talk to Ethan directly.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Regardless, we can't make this decision without Levi and Lagaitha.
Boy's still out cold.
How soon do we have to leave to make the rescue mission? Is she currently safe, or?
You can leave whenever you like. The sooner the better, perhaps. Did you say Lagaitha?
Yes.
That lady. She's still not feeling well. Were you all aware?
I assumed.
She was removed from the ship and taken to one of the nearby temples. One to her namesake, the thing that she represents.
Yes, the Platinum Dragon.
Ah, okay. I didn't know what. I just knew that she was affiliated.
Or perhaps the Onyx Dragon now, I'm not sure.
The Onyx Dragon, you say?
Yes.
There's no temples to an Onyx Dragon.
Well, that would make sense. We found one out in the desert. I think that's probably the only one.
You found
Oh, shit.
something in the desert.
Found a lot of things in the desert.
Yes.
Where was this at?
Near
big
Glasswell,
tentacles.
actually.
Near Glasswell?
Right around
Approximately
where
where?
we got shot down.
I'm sorry. Is this a something of note?
No, this is all new to me. I didn't even know there was something like that.
Oh yeah, you just seem very interested.
Oh, well, it sounds
curious.
interesting. I don't know your background, sir, but as a wizard, we're very curious about anything that's new, old, and exciting. It may draw power, may have spells. It's something that the council might want to hear about. Thank you.
Which council?
What is your name?
Ravishing Rollins Angus.
If you didn't want to tell, wait, roll.
I was gonna say,
hold
hang
on.
on.
You gotta roll.
Fool you fool.
Go.
What is
go.
it? Oh, it's deception, obviously.
Yep.
Ravishing what?
I don't know.
9.
Okay. If you didn't want to tell me, you didn't have to. That's fine. So if you need to speak with Ethan, I can request that he come here. Is there a time that works better for you? You said you had things to do.
Should we meet you somewhere?
This
And
is
Ethan?
the best place that we can truly meet. Unfortunately, we were unable to get permission for you to enter the other ports of the city. Some of the council were down. They agreed that we could, and then other members were very unsure, and given the situation, they didn't want to take any chance. And I apologize deeply. It was a mixed decision.
Same bat time, same bat place.
Yeah, sure.
6 p.m.
6 p.m.
Fair enough. I will give him the message.
Asking.
What's going on?
6
Meet
p.m.
Ethan here
tonight?
at 6.
To do what? To
To
leave?
Reconvene.
No, to talk with Ethan.
To reconvene
Oh.
and speak with.
Yeah, I suppose. Sure.
Any other thoughts? Any other?
No.
They did say that they will
Soul
pay.
just sucks.
They will pay if you wish.
It's whatever. Money is.
Money is a
Construct.
trivial thing.
When you say construct.
Watch what this does, and I cast "They're Not There" on one of the coins.
So you know invisibility.
Yeah.
Who's this character?
That's fine.
I'm sorry, I
No,
was
that's fine.
just-
Take him.
No. Yeah, go ahead.
Run
Dual DMs.
Sorry, my brain is. Yeah.
He does a cartwheel, and then the second head that was between his legs.
What you don't realize is
Are
it's,
you the door knocker?
it's two top halves stuck together.
Sorry. No, go ahead.
He lost his head.
Yeah. So he's gonna head out.
All right. I'm gonna take out my alchemist supplies now. and just set them on the table.
In the bar.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm gonna try to make this fucking toad potion.
Oh
Take
god.
a while.
Oh god.
Yeah, no, that's gonna take up most of my day.
That's like
Nobody
else spoke up till 6 p.m.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, whoa.
Oh.
Can I see your guild membership? Your guild membership. There, that guy.
Says the bartender.
Says
No.
the
Here.
bartender.
I flick a platinum at him. There's my membership.
He looks at it. So there's rules in this city, and I could get shut down. I can't allow it.
Oh, for God's sakes, fine.
And listen, open
And
view.
I take the platinum back and I
So
take
he's like,
my
he,
stuff
He looks at you
and
and
I
he's like,
go outside.
he whispers, at least an open view.
Oh, I go up to Levi's room because I'm not going to do this in my room.
So he sends a barmaid up after you, and she goes, hey,
About that platinum.
if you want to play the platinum, we have a room downstairs. If you're discreet and you can get down there, we'll let you use the room for this activity. He just couldn't have you do it in the middle of the bar.
All right, fine.
Shut us down.
Yeah, just
the Alchemist Guild or any of the guilds.
the alchemists. Fucking alchemists all think they know everything about everything, and all they do is sit and drink booze with each
So
other.
she guides you down there
Yeah.
and shows you the way. And
He's putting his thing together, and he's just going to spend his whole day
so he
brewing
sees
this
you and
potion.
he's like, gives you a wink, like he's
Yeah.
happy. Sweet.
So that's Cassio's
Yeah, so
task.
he takes
till
off.
6.
Yep.
We haven't committed to anything. That just gives us till 6 to maybe have this meeting and
Mixing things
see
in a
if we're
beaker.
talk-
Fair enough.
see if we talk to Athen. If it is Athen.
Nathan, yeah.
Athen.
I am looking. I need to get some items. Should we go shopping real quick?
I have a little.
You have a little.
They got a lot more wealth than me. I know that.
I'm sorry. Did
You-
the DMs
you-
have something to finish my sentence?
You were finishing the sentence. I was like, you have a little.
I was like, are we going
What?
shopping? We're going shopping?
Is
Oh,
it a
yeah.
shopping
Yeah,
episode
something
again?
else to look for. He has things that he would like to look for. Sounds like Cassio's busy. Do you have any needs? Anything you're looking to accomplish this morning? This afternoon?
No. You sure?
I'm gonna just tell you what I need to get, and you can tell me how much it's gonna cost me. What I need to do.
Yeah, tell him what you need so he can start researching it.
Okay. I just need because my case can hold 20 cigars. I only got
Okay.
9, so I need 11 more cigars,
Right?
Okay.
preferably high quality.
Okay.
But I'll take what I can afford. I also need to get some more salt and pepper,
Okay.
and I can't afford it right now, but I need to know where I could get some spell writing materials.
Okay. So you're going to make your way to the bazaar or one of the sales areas?
Yeah.
Is anyone going with him?
You going out shopping?
Stan, you want to go together?
I'm just gonna stay. I'm just gonna stay at the. Yeah, I'm just resting today. I don't want to go shopping again. I feel like I do this every episode. I have no interest in doing any shopping at all.
Well, that's why I said for expediency.
No,
you
it's fine.
quickly-
It's fine. It's fine.
I will. I'll go with you.
Okay.
Keep an eye on things.
Make your way through the bazaar. Same, colorful people.
Keep an eye out for an
Things you see.
armorer.
You see kind of an elf thumbing through some fabric. You see a furball. He's got like a general, store sign. These are some of the merchants that you see. Dwarf. I mean, your choice.
I'm literally just like I said for expediency. I'm not thinking we need to go into big detail. Like we can just quickly get through.
You can go
this
to the general store.
Yeah.
You going to go to the general store?
Oh God.
Yes.
He's all excited about
I am
it.
excited. Shut you all face. Okay, you ready?
No,
Hold on.
no, he's got to get into character.
God. No.
Is there anything I can help you with?
I need
Oh, it's
good
a
cigars,
gnome.
salt and pepper, and I need to know what the pricing for some spell writing equipment is.
Oh, that's fantastic. Omel has all those things for you. It's amazing. Let me see. I have all sorts of magical items. You're looking for writing implements?
Ink.
Ink. Oh, I have ink here. Give me a second.
And you see him pop down.
Oh, I'm there. Nope. I have about this much. Would that be good for you?
How much would that be?
This is gonna be
Because for quality spell writing stuff, it's very expensive. I don't know if I can afford it.
No, this is okay. You're very furry, like Omel. So Omel can give you a deal. I would say you can have for 400 gold.
It is more than I can afford right now, but it is good to know that it is here.
100 gold.
Again, more than I can afford right now.
Oh,
He is broke,
Okay.
old man.
sorry. What was the other things you said you wanted?
Some new cigars. I need more
Cigars?
cigars. Yes, and salt and pepper.
Oh, the things you smoke. Okay. I have some of those. Lots of dwarfs love these.
Pulls a box out. And he's, sorry for the cameras, like just tapping it off because it was this very sandy. But as he does it, you can see his furry hand gets, and he's, look. And he shows you a nice wooden box.
This is the finest that I have. Would you like some?
And he cracks it open and shows you. And there's a good, from what you can glance, possibly 15 in this box.
How much for them?
I can part with this for maybe like 2 gold.
I'll give them 2 gold.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I can put wrapping on it for you.
No, I'm good, thank you.
Are you sure you don't want wrapping?
Yes, I'm good, thank you.
Okay.
And he hands it over.
Anything else I can help you with?
Salt and pepper.
Oh, here. 5 silver.
I imagine he just finds one of those boxes with a little packet of salt and
So
pepper.
what you see is a nice crystal set, and then the one has a kind of a nice white.
Okay, I just
and-
go like this. No, you know what? I think I will look at another place. I go now. Walk out of there.
Okay, farewell. Thank you for shopping with Omel.
Chance, you have any powdered silver before we leave? Powdered silver around here?
As a matter of fact, I do. There's lots of powdered metals here, especially with the smelters nearby. They give me good deals. How much are you looking for?
A stack of 20 platinum.
Gives you all of it in a sack, and he's like,
Do I need to weigh
Like,
the
it's
equivalent of
hefty.
200
Every-
gold? Equivalent of.
oh yeah, it's hefty. He's
All right.
Omel is close today. Everyone have a good one.
and he starts packing up, and he just closes things, and then he closes it up, and it turns into a suitcase, and pushes the legs into the suitcase, and he just walks off, closed like
Doesn't
that.
have to work for the rest of his life.
I doubt the rest of his life, but that's all right.
I got what I need for now.
thank you.
I do not need to get anything else.
Same.
Omel, ladies and gentlemen.
So while they're off doing that, Cassio in the bar is going to run back up real fast and ask for like a pot or a kettle that he can borrow and some water.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, and then he's going to run back down into his basement hovel.
I'm just gonna waste until 6 o'clock in our meeting, just wandering around the general area, getting an eye of this town. Nothing big.
Okay.
And then right before the 6 o'clock, a little bit before the 6, go back to the inn.
Okay. So everybody's all roads converging to about 6.
So once again, any armors?
Oh, yeah.
we pass?
Yeah, there's armors. You see a number of different types
Still
of
early in
armors.
our trip.
Yeah.
Some kind of like elves, dwarves. There's armor in each one of these stalls.
What seems to be the highest class of them.
Toros make good ornament.
Just looking for fitment of armor to assist with adapting an existing set of armor to.
Say that again.
They,
I'm sorry, I was reading about
approach.
silver
I think
dust.
they're approaching a dwarf
Okay.
to fit an existing set of armor to
Sirnon.
Sirnon.
Nothing in hand yet, just discussion.
Yeah, we can refit anything.
Ballpark amount of time. Is this something I can walk in, walk out?
Is it already
or,
pre-made?
It's an existing set of armor.
Is it close to your size?
Roughly.
I mean, if it's more than like 3 inches, it would take more than a week. If it's less than that, I can have it done in probably less than a day.
All right.
Because then it's just about fitting to your specific posture,
Proportion.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I got you. All right. So, in my sack full of shit that I drug off the
Yep.
boat, I do happen to have a set of Black Cloud plate mail that I scavenged off of somebody.
Mhm.
So I can go back in the details if we need to.
So you pulling out this plate mail?
And I can go back to the inn and bring it back down to the armorer and say, so, can you fit me in this?
Any other alterations to the armor?
Let's scrub that emblem down to...
Yeah, that's easy. You want an emblem in place of it? Might be easier. No?
I don't care if you leave a bare spot. Right in the same place.
It'll probably take me like 4 or 5 hours if I do it now. I can have it to you tomorrow if you want. Give me some time tonight.
Okay.
I can work on it.
First thing in the morning?
Yeah, I can get you first thing in the morning. It'll black. Probably cost about 10 gold just because it's all black normal metals. I just got to make sure I want to make sure I don't like scratch it up other than the obvious emblem.
To be clear, you don't have to refinish the area where the emblem was.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah. 10 then. Did I say 10?
You said 10.
5 then.
Okay, so still the same price.
So there you go.
Leave the armor with you, pay in advance, half now.
If you leave the armor with me, then you're gonna leave the armor, so I don't. If you don't pick it up, then I'm keeping it.
Fair enough. Just curious. Then I'll see you in the morning.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
All right. So,
You just get
anybody
your
else?
measurements really quick. Make sure he's got. Okay, he's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I had most of it.
All right.
And fit in with my breastplate.
Yeah.
No. He gets to keep the breastplate and all this.
Did you tell him that?
I'm clarifying now.
No. You can keep the breastplate if you want. If you want to sell it to me, I'll buy it off you.
Can we offset the cost?
If you want to do a full trade, we'll do a full trade.
Full trade? You keep the breastplate?
Yep.
Fit the rest of the armor to my breastplate.
Sounds good.
Fair enough.
Okay. All right. With that, you make your way back. You get to the thing. It's almost about 6 o'clock. With that, we're going to take a quick break, everyone. Thank you for following. Thank you for waiting for this. Through this, we'll be back moments. And
The moment when you showed up, then I knew. Oh my, here we go again. Are you coming back to my life after all we said and done? Are you coming back to my life? I thought that you were gone. I thought that you were gone. promise I will wait for you. A man overboard. We've been here before. A long story short, you walked out the door. Gotta get over myself. The drinks, they don't help. I've got to at least try. We're spinning out of control, and I've just got to know. If I follow, will it turn the ship around? If I let go, will it leave me here to drown? Gotta get over myself. This can't be farewell. I've got to at least try. If I follow, will you turn the ship around as I'm slowly sinking down? Just another night, just another fight. Will it be alright? 'Cause now you're out of sight. Gotta get over myself. The drinks, they don't help. I've got to at least try. I'm breaking up inside. Got to swallow my pride. If I follow, will it turn the ship around? If I follow, if I let go, will it leave me here to drown? Gotta get over myself. This can't be farewell. I've got to at least try. If I follow, will you turn the ship around as I'm slowly sinking down? As I'm slowly sinking down. Standing on the porch in the night, thinking how we used to be way back in time. In time. Barefoot on the grass, open skies. I can feel it every time I close my eyes. My eyes, yeah. Can you remember when we were young and free, like queens upon a thrones? Never surrender, we're having too much fun. Could feel it in my bones. I was never hanging on the beach, Cassio tide. Those will always be the best days of my life. My life. There I fell in love, held her hand, kissing while we painted hearts down in the sand. The sand, yeah. Can you remember when we were young and free, like queens upon a thrones? Never surrender, we're having too much fun. Could feel it in my bones. I was never alone. But you gotta keep on going. You gotta live that dream. I know I ain't supposed to feel it, but oh how it feels. Nothing ever comes to me, yeah, in a steady stream. But you gotta keep on going. You gotta live that dream. I know I ain't supposed to feel it, but oh how it feels. Instead of letting it go, I let it stay. Can't get enough of. They say there's one for everyone. But when the day is done, I'm still the black swan. But I need you like the bird needs a shotgun. If you can't fight it, you better fly away from it. You better fly away from it. You better fly away from it. Letting it go. Fly away from it. Letting it go. Letting it go. Letting it go. You better fly away from it. You better fly away from it. Letting it go. Fly away from it. Letting it go. Letting it go. Be with it. Be with it. Remember our story? We used to drive around in a forest of concrete, of concrete. You were 2 years older. I was taking the lead while I sat in the backseat. Then we both grew up in time, but everything's still on my mind all the time. Yeah, all the time when I think it over. I remember you said one night you would never leave this town on your own. on the shape that I know. Do you wanna come along with me? Come along with me. Do you wanna? Come along with me. Do you wanna? Come along with me. pieces. The moment when you showed up, then I know. Oh my, here we go again. Are you coming back to my life after all we said and done? Are you coming back to my life? I thought that you were gone. I thought that you were gone. I promise I'll show up when your life's too rough. If you wanna have me there, I know I'm like a walk in space. No matter how you talk with me, you never know what's up. I don't even think I'm in my league here. But I'm so hypnotized by these feelings.
Hey everyone, we're back.
Hi,
Dual
everybody.
DMs. Sorry about the wait. Some of us had to get some food for the night because it was what it is.
It's been a
So
long day.
with that, everyone was making their way back to the oiled dragon
There you go. You
at
got it.
6 p.m. to meet up with Ethan after they did some shopping.
Nice.
All right. So you guys make your way back in. The tavern is very lively. Quite a bit of activities going on. People singing and dancing, which is different from the night before when you were there.
What day is it?
It's probably the weekend now.
What month?
It's not a traditional month system that you're aware of.
Is
Well,
there?
I
Is
would
it
say
fall
What
season?
season?
I would say
Yeah.
that the
What
season-
season?
It's Saturday, January
let me
12th,
say it.
2000.
But I would say that the seasons is, it's a good late summer.
Now is this AD or BC?
Pumpkin spice? Is this a thing yet?
Late
This
summer.
is PCE.
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 Yep. This
Before pumpkin spice?
I love pumpkin spice. I can't wait till cereals and food start.
All right.
No,
so-
that would be PFS. Before pumpkin spice.
Kellogg's Frosted Flakes has a pumpkin spice one.
Okay, anyway.
I already got
Anyway.
Sorry.
We're getting
derailed the
derailed
train.
by
Sorry,
pumpkin
guys.
I
spice.
derailed the
Sorry,
train.
guys.
Sorry.
It's your fault.
It is, hey.
Just
I-
FYI.
All right.
All right,
So
all right.
6 o'clock. It's a little rowdy.
We're trying to have fun.
Yeah.
It's D&D.
Yeah.
So,
Now that I gotta remind everybody.
They also
a
have
little
eggnog and
rowdier,
pumpkin ice cream
people
out.
drinking, people having fun.
Yeah. So what do you guys
Is there
do?
like a
Finding
dance?
a place
Is there
to
like
sit?
a dance floor in the middle, or?
Yeah, they kind of moved the tables out a little bit.
Nice.
There's
I'll
definitely
move over to
Everything's
one
shucking
of
and jiving.
what's surprising is some of the the female dragonborn are quite seductive with their dance.
Yeah.
And
They're trying to be sultry
yeah.
In what way?
in a Dragonborn kind of way, I presume.
So
I'm,
generic. Come on. I mean,
I'm going to move to
Use
the
your creative
general
juices.
corner like before.
Yes.
Find an empty table if there is one.
And just to clarify, you've been walking around with Tuffy, or has Tuffy been hanging out?
Oh,
Okay, so
Tuffy.
Tuffy comes in.
Tuffy's always with me.
They kind of dance
Unless I
around
say
Tuffy.
otherwise, assume he's like right next to me.
Do I gotta make a roll for this potion?
Yes.
All right.
How many? You've been there for 6. Make 6 rolls.
6 rolls? Right. Okay, I can do that.
All right, I'll let you guys do that one.
I'm using
Go
my
ahead and do
intelligence modifier for this one. No proficiencies, because I'm not proficient.
No.
Nope. Let's see. I've got a nat 20.
This potion may kill you. Just as a ref. Man, I mean.
I've got a 10, a 9, another 10.
Any pluses?
I'm including my intelligence. I don't get proficiency bonus, or it'd be 7s to everything. I've got a 7, and then I got a 18 plus 4.
22.
22. So I got a nat 20, a 22, a pair of 10s, a 9, and a 7. Having spent all day trying to brew this potion.
That's a pile of shit.
2 of them almost explode in your face. You
Sounds
come out
about
with
right.
like globs of goop in your hair. You probably
Yeah.
singe your mustache a little bit on one of them.
Oh no! I'm gonna have to drink some of that stuff Rhox has to grow it back.
You make 2 perfect ones,
Sweet.
and you make 2 that you think will work.
Okay, 2 questionable ones, 2 perfect ones.
Yep.
I want to thank Kels and Lils for watching and following us tonight.
Thank you very much.
We appreciate anybody who watches us. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, so is that done with the potion making?
Yep.
Back to the affair at hand. So it's pretty rowdy upstairs. You can hear that, as you've been making your potions. You've been down there for quite a while.
Oh, I probably heard it happen as it was happening.
You guys were following him in, making your way to sit at the
Well, I
table.
was with him.
Yeah.
We come back in, grab a table. Hopefully, grab a table that's big enough for all of us. If not, we're gonna have to eke something out.
Oh, we'll get a table that's big enough for all of us.
Yeah.
Big giant cat walking next to me. We're getting a table.
Well, as you made your way over, you kind of went towards the table, and people
Another page.
saw the cat and kind of were saw your intent, and some of them got up, releasing one of the larger tables for you to take over.
Is there something going on inside here?
I don't
Something
know.
we need to-
No,
It's
just-
something.
I know,
for
but
his
it's
character.
the mic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
There's
I
a
was
lot
just
of
trying to get over it.
background
Yeah.
noises. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, you can write it down now. So
Okay.
it'd be
Okay.
easier way.
So as you guys are waiting,
Yep.
It seems it's a little past 6, and you're wondering if Ethan actually is going to make.
As I'm sitting down,
Mhm.
just because I haven't done anything like this all day, I cast a spell, Mage Armor myself just for the hell of it.
I come up with 4 vials of this swampy green liquid. So, I got 2 of them, right? He's got a big smile on his face, and part of his mustache is missing, and he's got no eyebrow on the right side.
May I see?
Not the good ones. I want to save those just in case. But yes, take a swig of that one, champ.
I just a little.
I imagine you're
Do I Arcana check it or anything? Do I have
go
to?
ahead.
Yeah.
You gotta tell me that's what you're trying to do.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm trying to figure out just 8, total of 20 to try and see if it's a good quality potion.
It's. Hold on. You
I've
think
been flying.
you're pretty sure that the potion you tested was pretty good? It'll work. It kind of reminds you of a similar potion, but different. It reminds you of what was the salamander one?
The salamander one was the one that his father was going
Yeah.
for, and then wound up making a toad potion instead.
Yeah, so it reminds you of something, a potion you may have heard of, but just something a little off about it. But it seems stable.
It seems like it's good.
Could be better though. You guys want a swig?
You guys want a swig?
It's good.
I'm really not interested in experimenting.
Oh, where's your adventurous spirit? This is knowledge, science, magic.
Why don't you save that for when we really need it?
Fair enough. Puts a cork back in it. Puts them all in his.
To be fair, even then, I might rather take my chances with
What, we're
lava.
starting to kill you.
Give it to the bat. Just give it to your bat. See what happens.
Even then.
Hey, you can't get any worse.
I'm gesturing over to Pecan.
I was gonna
Come
say,
here, girl.
I was gonna
Come
say,
here.
Whoa.
Come
Not
here.
my dog.
when things get tough, offer it to the dog.
Couple of guards, city guards, and you guys have seen them before as you're walking through. They're not hard to miss.
Yeah.
and they come in, post up on either side of the door, and then Ethan walks in moments later, sees you guys, and heads over towards the table.
Have I met Ethan?
You were on the ship.
You
No,
saw
I
You
him.
don't know
were
if I
only
have-
on the
you
ship
saw
for
him
a
on the
very
top of the
short
ship?
time
Yeah,
of one day.
that's why I'm wondering.
You saw him when you were on the ship yesterday.
Is it Ethan?
So I don't know enough about him to. Okay, that's all I want to
He
You
heads
know
over
he
to
was
the table.
helping with
Is it
the
Ethan?
captain.
Yeah. So
Okay, I don't need to roll. I don't need to. It's Ethan. I'm
No.
asking you.
No.
You tell me if it's Ethan or not. Do I
it's
need
Ethan.
to?
It's Ethan. It's
Alright.
Ethan. I'm going to
Alright.
speed this
Is
up.
he-
It's
is he
Ethan.
fancy?
There's no
dressed?
changes in what he looks like.
Nope,
Yeah.
nothing at all. All right,
Well,
cleaner clothes than last.
cleaner
time,
set of his. He's kind of
Because
upscaled.
6 months from now, turns out it's not fucking Ethan. I'm gonna say you motherfucker.
He's upscaled his blacksmithy outfit. You know, a little
Yeah.
more high class with his stuff. Seems more practical. All right. I was requested to come here and speak with you all.
Okay.
What
Like
is
there's
some
a
of the
discussion
concerns?
we
What
have
can
to
I
have.
Yeah.
Anyways, you told me
Have a seat,
that
Ethan.
we would
Have
talk
a seat right here.
So he sits
when
down,
things settle down.
grabs a drink. Doesn't know whose it is, just drinks it.
No, that's one of the half-empty potions.
No, he clearly.
I wish.
It was a drink.
Yeah.
Just when he does his
No,
drink.
that was one of the bad
We
potions.
were going to talk regardless of his
Yeah.
potions. We're going to talk regardless when things settle down. It appears we're here. So,
All right, we're here.
You told me.
What did you wish of us?
Okay, so
Regardless of,
regardless of
you
that,
told me, upon making an agreement to bring you apparently a bag full of contraband, that we
Okay.
would talk upon things settling down. It appears things have settled down.
Contraband, you say?
said contraband. And he does quotations. And he said contraband is key components for some of our, let's just say, efforts in the most recent current events. We use it for keeping things going, advancing. Well, you know.
No, I don't. I'm sorry. What do the crystals do? What is the potential?
Given the nature of where we're sitting, I can't really speak openly about.
We
what
could
they
always
do.
go to the
I am-
basement.
We can go to one of our rooms. We can go to the basement.
Yeah.
You guys have a private area?
Yeah.
You said the basement?
Yeah, I'd take them all down to the basement because my stuff's still down there. So.
Alright, let's head to the basement then.
Stop at the bartender.
Yeah.
It appears we're gonna occupy the basement again.
That's fine. I have no problem with it. I see who you're with.
Okay.
Yep.
So you guys head down to the basement with Ethan.
Yep.
Okay. The crystals are for the airships. They're help to advance the airships.
How volatile are these crystals?
They're not volatile. They're
Just super valuable.
valuable.
What aspect? How? What? What's the?
They help power a new form of engine that we're working on. Well, that we've completed.
Crystals are tapped for magic, innate power.
I needed
You
them
said they're not
because
volatile.
Seely's ship has these new engines implemented, but she didn't have a significant enough of this crystal to operate the engines. So we needed to get more, and I knew that in Glassbow, because of Celine, that you could get them for me, and we could get out of that situation as fast as possible with those crystals in hand. The crystals got damaged in the crash, so we had no choice but to acquire new ones.
So what is the output from the crystals? They power the engine in some way. So
I assume
they
magic.
interact in a magical aspect. Is there a physical output? Is there a?
It's a combination of all of those things. We found a way to refine them and use their output in a more efficient manner than just the standard arcane natures.
It's like you got a goddamn philosopher's stone in your airships.
This is why these stones are very important and very secret. We're only trusting you because you've shown time and time again, and we're also entrusting that this gentleman here will be taken care of if he turns on all of us.
I will not tell them of your dilithium crystals.
Fine. But you understand the importance of how we must keep this quiet. I requested that if you wish to stay, that you're willing to, while we were fixing the ship, if you could free Celine from that town and bring her to us. She's a good friend of mine and definitely important to one of the other guild members here of Ula'Divar. His name is Hasid, and he is the alchemist guild master. She has been one of his students.
Why wasn't this expressed a day ago when we were there to retrieve secondary components to get the ship back in the air?
Say that again.
Why didn't you mention it when we went
Why
back?
wasn't this expressed a day ago?
Well, we
2
thought
days
that
ago,
she would be
to be
okay.
fair. 2 days ago.
We thought she would be okay because I thought she would be okay with the situation. This is where she operates. This is
She seems to be comfortable.
She handles things there, but Hasid has changed his mind on the situation and doesn't feel that it would be wise to keep her there.
So if she's comfortable there,
But
how are we to persuade her that apparently she should come with us? Or she... Again, we were there, and she knew of you. She
knew
didn't
about
express
you.
any interest.
I know if you told her Hasid said that we were sent, or that Hasid had sent you, she would go.
Rhox. Thoughts?
I don't really.
You've been there for both interactions. I'm sorry, but you've been there for both interactions that I've
However, this is
as
optional.
far as I know, any of us have had with the purveyor of the Master's Breath.
Well, it seems like she can take care of herself. I don't really know why we have to go back for her. But if we do have to go back, let's find a way to go back without letting anyone know that we're back. If we have to go under the town, maybe over it, maybe we scoop them out with your bat or something.
I know she has a number of tunnels that she uses to smuggle things in and out.
that's how we got out.
We may have used one of those.
I have a question. How would we get there and back? Because it took 8 hours on that ship from where they found me to get here. And I had been traveling for a day or two before I was found.
It took us a while just to get there to.
That you're looking at least a week's worth of travel.
Does anyone know how to ride?
I can manage.
I have a mount. It's been less than a day, roughly, whatever,
I mean,
since we picked up Nicola.
The mages have a number of beasts that they could lend for this situation if it's Hasid's will.
I'm sorry. The mages are beasts, but they're also the same people telling us they can just magically teleport us across the ocean. Couldn't they just magic us somewhere outside the city and magic us back?
They possibly could. I can check to see if they have a teleportation symbol inside that they can utilize for this. But you would have to have somebody who would know how to operate it to send you back. If we sent you with these beasts that I am proposing, you could probably get there and get back.
Yes, but that was what my next question was going to be about. Is because I have known for a fact that desert is dangerous. There are creatures there that are very powerful.
That is very true. There's even word now that there is an ancient blue dragon.
Yeah, we told you guys.
I saw the desert itself attack me.
You were there, though.
No, I was there, but it's kind of hard to believe. You said you saw it, though. Oh, that's what I'm under the understanding. You saw this beast.
So I was sent for to confirm, and that's what I saw.
So I understand the dangers of the desert. But I also I do know that the mages have a number of beasts. They're called the Screamers.
Don't sound like the quietest creatures in the world.
Well, they can be loud. but they can also be. They're not always screaming. Clearly.
Like there are a lot of variables here. You want us to go rescue Celine, but you're not sure how we get there.
We can
Maybe
send a
there's
number
some
of people that we trust to go do this. You also know the situation. You've been there, so that's why we're putting it towards you. If you don't wish to do it, then it's fine. Like I said, we gave you the option that if you wanted to head to Castravel, we do have a way to teleport you there.
The option with a bunch of blind variables.
I can't. I don't deal in divination magic. I can't tell you the future. I don't know.
You don't know how we're supposed to get there, or
That's why we try to put contingencies and we
I
try
have
to
a
put
question
plans.
for the young gentleman. For my new
He's
friends.
asking how they're getting to Castravel.
What is this Castravel he keeps talking of?
It's the kingdom we were all initially in and supposed to be heading to the capital of.
Have I actually ever heard of Castravel?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Okay. Well, it is new place to me. So
No.
if you wish to go there, I am more than happy to go too. Whatever you wish to do. I have seen Glasswell. I do not need to see it again. But I would go if you go.
I trust this lady to be smart enough to handle her own business, and if you've already got people that can help her, I figure you can help her. Don't need us going back. I've got more, not to be an ass, but I've kind of got my own shit I got to deal with back in Castravel.
Oh.
And this whole
Oh, yeah.
adventure has been just a terrible detour on that.
This is part of why we are offering what we are offering.
And what exactly are you offering?
We're offering a teleportation, basically taking you and sending you via one-way trip through a portal to a hidden area that we use for our more quiet operations in the Castravel, because we can no longer access any of the information in the capital. Our means of going straight to the capital is been cut off.
Okay, so once again,
Magic teleporting
you can
circle.
accomplish that, but you're not sure what you can do for Glasswell.
Like I said, we can send somebody there, but
Not somebody. Are we going to do this or not? And how are you going to get us there? You can promise that we're going to go to Castravel, capital, whatever, to a destination, some secret destination. But you want to go to Glasswell. How? What? Where are we going to go? How are you going to get there? How are we going to get there?
we have beasts you can use, the screamers. We can send you a one-way teleport
And then just have us figure out how to get
One-way
back
teleport
on our-
where?
To Glasswell.
to Glasswell. We have I know we have a
Where?
port there in Glasswell. It's probably in one of the libraries. I have to ask the mages, but I'm pretty sure. They said that they have a way to get there.
I don't know. It seems
never
really
used
fucking
it.
vague.
I've never used it.
Thoughts? Seems really vague to me. This is...
You say Castravel is nation.
Yes, kingdom.
Where in Castravel would you send us?
There's a set of ruins nearby the
Yep.
capital city that we use as a
Staging area of some sort.
for more covert natures.
I would imagine he doesn't know. Just like he doesn't know Glasswell. This is all very vague. Everything is vague.
I am not a mage. I am a blacksmith. I deal in things here and there,
Fair enough.
but I don't deal in every detail
Who
and every
does
aspect.
know? Is there anyone we can talk to that does know?
I did send a mage here to speak with you guys.
Yeah, and he said he would send you. So where is he? Can
Well, I was
he
requested.
say? Can he say?
You probably can, yeah.
I think we were just hoping for a little more clarification. And,
What are you exactly looking for?
well, it seems to me that your friend in Glasswell can handle her own business, so I'm just looking for a way home, mate.
If that's what
I
you
like
wish,
the
we have that.
desert, but I'm sick of seeing
Like I said, we were
sand.
offering.
Yeah.
If you were staying, this was what the deal was.
I'll roll the dice on your magic teleportation circle. I've had worse shit happen to me.
Yeah, but it's all vague everywhere. That's the thing. Is that
No.
doesn't matter. We're going to Glasswell or back to the continent. He can't answer anything. It seems.
That's why it's rolling the dice, I suppose.
So you're gonna agree to something without talking to the guy that, or anyone that may know more?
Oh, I'm sure if we go to the circle, there'll be more affiliated mages that we can grill for better questions.
It
But-
must be mage who knows location to cast it.
That's true.
So we go, we talk to him, and he sends us where we wish to go.
Maybe. Am I the only one that doesn't?
I mean, for the past 2-3 weeks, month, I really don't know. Nothing we plan on really goes the way it's supposed to
I
go.
agree. I agree.
So at this point, I'm just gonna keep trying to do what's right. And little old lady stranded in occupied,
Glasswell?
Nazi territory. Yeah, we gotta go save her.
Must
She did help
fall
us.
traps.
That's true.
She did help us. I just wish. But again, if you're in, I'm in.
Don't get me wrong, it sounds sketchy, but if I hadn't heard about it, maybe my inner character
You and I have this. You and I have
kept me
interacted
from
with her.
going and doing this, but I can't allow myself to not go save her.
You and
since
I have
we know
interacted
her.
with her, and she helped us get out of the city. I just wish we knew where the fuck we were going.
Well, let's go check out these animals. Maybe we can ride them. Maybe you can just ride your back, and I'll take one of these screamers.
Even that, still no sure bet.
Yeah.
You got somewhere you have to be? It sounds like you got somewhere you have to be.
It's somewhere I'd like to be in a more presently manner.
Can we catch up with you?
Oh, easily. If everything goes the way I hope it goes, I might even be able to catch up with you.
Then I would suggest you go take care of what you need to take care of, and I will go with you. You'll go help this woman.
Let's leave in the morning though. If we're gonna go do that, we can go check out.
No,
the
I'm not leaving
screamers.
tonight. I agree. I agree.
Yes. Oh no, not tonight.
Look,
Yeah.
before we split the party, let's seal the deal.
All right.
We're the book club, right?
Hell yeah.
Let's go get tattoos.
Fuck yeah, I'm down. I am game.
Alright, we're gonna go find a place to go.
Where's
get
Ethan
matching
at?
book club tattoos.
Uh,
What?
We're
Ethan,
gonna
we
go
need-
get matching book club tattoos.
He wants to go
Okay.
tattoos.
You guys gonna
So
find
Ethan,
Hell yeah.
so tomorrow, where do we go? Where do we go to get more information? Who do we interact with? How do we get more
Who's our
something more
contact?
specific than maybe we can send you there.
Does someone have a map?
Yeah.
All of us.
Everybody just.
Anyone marking the map?
Of the Barons.
If you go there, there's a mage's library here in this district
The fuck?
that you can contact. It's very arcane nature. It's part of the guild.
All right.
What guild? Which guild?
One of the mages guilds.
Well,
I
Yeah,
presume.
well,
number-
that's why I'm asking which one.
A number
because
of the
they're
guilds,
segregated.
a number of the mages guild use it
Oh, so this is just
collectively.
this is an independent third party site kind of a thing.
Right, they can all meet up,
All right.
trade spells,
All right.
because not always. I do know that some of them they do focus on a single art, but they do pick up spells from other.
You kind of have to.
From what I understand, I don't understand much of the magic. I wish I did.
That wasn't creepy.
Cassio. No, Cassius just thinking
My
back
question
to
is, since
back
you-
to
you're
himself
possibly
like
doing this.
he's
and
like,
you
yeah,
are
I wish I
committing-
didn't know
There's a
half
lot
the
of talking
magic
going
shit.
on. Hang on.
Possibly since you are committing to this, and I apologize for talking over you, young Cassio. But you just look young. But
Because I'm missing part of my mustache, that's all.
is there anything we can offer you, compensation-wise, for this?
I don't know. Is there?
No, there's stuff that I can offer. Is there something you're looking for?
We're gonna play the
Money and magic.
what are we willing to do it for game. That's the.
Money and magic? I believe we can handle that. We have both of those here.
Always good things to have.
I see this apprehension we've discussed. I'm trying to find a way to alleviate your tensions.
You going to be there tomorrow?
I will be there tomorrow if you wish me to be.
Then be there tomorrow.
Fair enough.
Anyone else have anything for our
Nope.
friend?
Well, I'll leave you to discuss it. Send word in the morning. You have things that you need to do. I will leave you to it.
We'll see you there
Two.
late morning tomorrow.
So he gets up, heads to
Leaves.
the guards, turn, and follow him out.
All right.
So about
Do we
these
need to insight check
tattoos.
any of that stuff? If not, no. We can move on to Rhox's.
Yeah, I guess we probably should have, but.
Yeah.
Do we need to?
Whatever.
Asking DMs. Do we need to?
I think that window's closed. He's leaving.
Or, you know, we
it
can
was
use
all
it-
discussed.
We can
so,
examine our memories.
Whatever.
and
Go
check
ahead.
those.
Sure.
Sure.
We'll let you do that.
Yeah. What do you want to insight?
I'm not going
You want to insight something?
to.
Whatever. Anything. Man, as usual, I roll terrible as 10.
Yeah, you're starting to believe him. You're like,
Low
man,
roller.
I think maybe he's all right.
Motherfucker's all right.
All right,
Oh,
fine. We'll go
With
help
a
your
10,
lady.
What does that mean?
That's
Oh, does that mean
very
he's
generous.
not?
I think
glass half
his,
full or half empty?
I think his disposition has reached a point of neutral buoyancy.
I'm like, meh. Let's see tomorrow.
I'm sure
All
we
right.
can figure it out.
So I think Rhox wanted to find a tattoo parlor,
Let's do it.
and now
Oh,
it's
yeah.
7,
Let's,
8 p.m.
Let's seal the deal.
Hell yeah. Come on, these places are open all night long. Who?
Dragon Bat's still on the roof.
Somebody roll intelligence
sleeping,
check.
'cause that's all it's
You.
worth.
Who actually was walking the city?
I'm actually.
Nope, you beat me.
Jesus. Fuck.
Terrible.
What'd you get?
10. I rolled really bad.
Intelligence
He got
check? No,
he
no.
got higher
You
than
said
me.
straight intelligence,
7.
right?
It's fucking terrible.
You
I'm back to
walked-
rolling
you
shit.
walked the city to the... you
No,
just-
he didn't.
How did he get to the frickin' oil dragon?
I mean, yeah. I
Oh,
had
to get to
here.
there,
yeah,
yeah.
I mean...
So we wander aimlessly for the entire night.
No, he's checking to see if you guys remember where a tattoo shop was. You guys are like, I don't know
If
if
we-
I saw one.
All right,
but-
let's look at the map here.
Okay, he's looking
Do I
at the
get
map.
One of us
advantage?
take a keen mind feed.
Do I get advantage for
Then
having
you would
urchin
have to tell
background,
us.
and we get where we're going in half the time
No,
that a
actually,
normal person
he pulled the
would?
map out. You have that background. You
Yeah.
kind of look at the map and go, I think it's over here.
All right.
Thank you.
I think there's one over there.
There you go. You found it. You make your
Why
way.
are you getting tattoos?
It's probably like it's not in the shadowed area, but it's like
It's a
probably
little closer.
It's like maybe a block away from it.
It's near the fun side of town.
He has that suspicion.
Near.
He's like, it's probably over by the thieves.
Of course.
It's a tattoo parlor. They got to tattoo themselves. Everybody knows thieves love tattoos.
All right, Johnny, so you know.
So you guys come upon the shop. It's a you see this
tattoos.
sign above the window hanging over. It's this
thing.
huge bear with this massive grin. It's called the Grinning Bear Tattoo Shop.
I wonder
Thank you
why
for
they call it
clarifying
that.
Just saying.
Hey, look, guys, it's got a grinning bear on there.
I don't know. I think he's chuckling.
Is that a bear?
Maybe it's a chuckling bear.
Owl bear.
Oh.
Okay, so you guys, as you guys enter, you guys compared to the rest of the town, this inside is clean. I'm talking about like probably cleaner than you've seen most places.
Roll a constitution check.
Roll
Roll for disease.
Um,
I'm sorry.
There's a small seating area with a few benches, some leather chairs, a very clean and polished counter, with a little small half door, kind of opens up and you can see into the back room.
Yep.
In the back, there are 3 leather-looking chairs, kind of have like, think of like barber or
Yeah.
like tattoo chairs, but they're
The actual seats.
actual
you're in.
seats, and
Yeah.
some like one of them's like laid down, the other one's like sitting up, and they're in.
Different configurations.
Yeah, along the walls are mirrors, and then and all over are beautiful drawings. Some are very artistic, some are just simple like little designs and little pictures. You can definitely tell that some of these are just artist samples, and other ones are like pure just art.
There to make the room look pretty.
Right at the right in front of the counter, there's a set of rules. It says, Payment upfront always. 2. No refunds. 3. No food or drink inside tattoo area. 4. All those getting tattoos must be conscious.
That is issue in some places.
5. Waiver of liability must be signed before tattoos. 6.
That's
No
one of those
magic.
places.
No magic within the building. Any violation will be seen as attack, and you will be barred, and guards will be notified. 7. Tips appreciated. 8. All animals must remain either in the lobby or outside. 9. No smoking inside. And 10. Walk-ins welcome. Appointments appreciated.
Wait, it says no smoking?
It does say no smoking.
I'll put out my cigar.
11. No
Behind-
outside food or drinks, just in case. You
Inside, you see you see 2 people operating. One guy, one big guy operating, doing a tattoo on a fellow. This guy is huge, tall, like 7 foot. One big, probably about a little bit bigger than you, as tall wise, but a little bit less weight.
It's a little lankier.
But dark brown, olive skin. He is covered in tattoos, like just head to toe. Yeah, shirtless.
No, he's got.
No, I
that's
said
not-
sure he is.
Oh, sure he is. And then you see a small guy, a little gnome, very well tanned. He has tattoos visible on each of his wrists, and he looks up, sees you guys. Hello, welcome to the grinning bear.
Oh, it was grinning.
You were right.
Did it look? Did he look too vicious? We just had the sign made. I just want to make sure he looks
You know,
smiling, happy.
Yeah, I thought he was chuckling. You know,
Ah.
he looked a little Chucky Bear.
Ooh.
Chucky Bear?
Chuck
I mean, I could
Berry
change the
looking,
name.
Chuck
I can
Berry
change the
looking.
lettering more than I can change the sign.
And that's why we fired him.
Whoa.
Yeah.
The artist.
Oh, not the bear.
No.
Is the bear okay?
I think it would be cool if we had a bear.
Yeah, the
you
bear,
got
the
a
bear's.
Then
We'll
we
call
change
him
the maybe we change the animal policy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you should definitely get a bear then.
A bear would be so cool. He'd just hang out on the floor and just like.
I thought you were a
berries.
part bear.
I have a question for you two.
There's
Honey,
a
I'm not
whole
talking
different
about-
connotation
Honey, I'm not
there.
talking about
You
that
get
in
that
next
too.
company.
What do you plan on getting?
Well,
Huddle up, team.
Yeah, we still need to decide on what we're getting done. One moment.
I have one tattoo. I do not plan on getting another. But I will show you mine. And he takes off his big coat, takes his shirt off, and first thing you notice is
Covered in hair.
while he's big, he's not fat. I mean, it's mostly muscle.
I see this guy's a bear too.
And he's got hair. He's got a lot of hair. And tattooed right over his heart, right where his heart would be,
Right
tattooed
in
is
Palm
a
Springs.
book with 4 names on it. Sarah, Katrina, Piotr, and Anastasia. And that's all. It's just a book with those names, and the book has arcane symbols on it as well.
Oh well.
These
Yes,
is my
technically.
tattoo.
All right. Well, you already have a book, so I guess that could count.
My spell book.
If you don't want to get another stuff,
Not my spell book, but it's a
Yeah.
tattoo of my spell book.
I'm
With
intent.
my family's name.
Sorry,
Is-
Rhox.
is my family name.
To be clear, what's your intent?
Well, we need a tattoo that just resembles what the book club stands for. So I'm thinking a club, you know, like a billy club. Like
So I
a big
reach over.
club.
I reach over. Pen, pencil, anything to
There
draw
you
with.
go.
Oh well, I mean on the counter in the tattoo shop.
Oh, he's like.
And as he's talking,
Well,
as he's
he has
talking,
some.
hold on my pack because I'm
He has
a
a-
bard.
all right.
bunch of-
and I sketch a book and a shillelagh.
Yeah. But like sharpen the book and make it jabbed into the shillelagh.
Well, I mean,
Well, like the
shillelagh is
shillelagh went through the
thorns
book?
and- I mean, it's a black thorn
Oh,
kind of.
okay.
I mean, there's. I mean, it's so.
Are we gonna put any kind of cool
Where's
arcane
the
symbols
dominant?
on it?
A black a book over the shillelagh, or the shillelagh over the book? Book.
Is the book
club
eating the shillelagh?
or book club?
I think book club.
Club over top of the book.
We are the book club after all.
Open book with club as bookmark.
I like that. It's not a bad one.
Yeah. And a crest. And then it also kind of looks like an axe, you know.
And I put my
Well, I
shirt
mean, a
and coat back
shillelagh.
on.
You know, shillelagh, big knobby
Club-like
club,
weapon, yeah.
thorns.
Yeah, and then the axe would be the two-bladed sides.
Or the book.
The book would be the two-bladed
book.
sides. So
The book.
the axe. Yeah. So book club. What do you think?
I like it.
Look good?
That's...
Can draconians get tattoos?
Yeah.
With skilling.
We just get it right here, and then I lift up a scale, and it's really gross and fleshy.
Oh, put your flesh spot away.
We can do that there. The Draconians, they can get tattoos. I've given plenty. We got a lot of Draconians here. We have ways of making scales.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me
great.
see this sketch.
That way you
real
can always
quick.
show off your tats.
Yeah.
We like that here, don't we?
Yes.
Man of many words.
Excellent.
I got a good idea.
Where you getting a tattoo, sweetheart?
Real quick, while
Is
he's
he the one
asking
bigger than
that.
me?
What?
Is he the one a little taller than me?
Yeah.
No, I'm good right now.
So you're getting a tattoo.
Well,
He's working on somebody while he's talking.
I want to make a quick
Yeah.
alteration, and then I start writing in Elvish the word book club on the book. That way it looks cool, like it's actually a fancy book.
We do something unique for every one of you.
Yeah.
Or put it all the same. It's all
We can do different types of inks.
just variations. Different locations.
Big, small. We
To
can
be
do
clear, I feel like,
specialty inks.
correct me if I'm wrong, this is
We can do
kind
magic.
of an officiation commitment.
Yeah.
But committing to the group, and I like it.
It's a very wonderful group you have.
We were all there for it.
You know what, Nicola? If we get to a point where you feel more comfortable to get this tattoo, we understand.
Feel like
It's a little early. No one.
You don't have to commit to nothing.
there's
if
been
you
some
don't want to.
establishment, some history established.
I understand. It is good, but I have this to remember family.
Hey, Levi, you ready to get a tattoo?
Oh, yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
from now
Sounds
on,
like you're getting
that's
a tattoo.
Levi for the rest of the show.
The Stay Puft Marshmallow.
Hell yeah.
Is he old enough? Well, I guess.
Yeah.
Look, he's old enough to drink. He's old enough to get a tattoo.
I guess if he's paying it, anybody's old enough, right?
The boy looks like he's seen shit.
Yeah.
You can see it in his eyes. In this job, you've seen people, and I read people. I read all sorts of people.
So,
Okay, so
you guys
here's
decided on
5 platinum for you to not be creepy anymore.
I was just gonna
And
say how much
Yes.
to
Here's
keep your
another
comments to
5
yourself.
Athletics, perception,
to make
survival.
sure you do a very good job on us today. And
Okay, then
push
I
them
guess,
bump
I
us
guess,
up to the top of the
I guess then I'm doing the tattoos then, huh?
Yeah, I'll stop being creepy. Do I get to keep the platinum?
You only get to keep half.
Which you?
It's fair.
I'm just
Stop being creepy.
I want
Or I'm
to
I'm not
taking
being
the other
creepy
half.
to them.
in
Are you want to pay me to not be creepy to you? I mean, that's part of the course. This is the job.
Is this you getting back for me? Getting back for getting you drunk the other night?
Whoa.
Oh yeah, and leaving me with that thing that
I feel like there are other.
that
You were
thing
making-
you left me with.
There are generally other tattoo artists in the area. Maybe we should go somewhere else.
No,
Nobody
we
was
got-
good
we
at
are the
already
best.
paid 10 platinum for this.
Yeah.
Nobody is
We
good
can get
enough.
it back.
Trust me, as creepy as I am,
I've had 25 years experience,
As
And tattooing.
creepy as I am.
and no one else can do the magic ink like I can.
we're the best.
They got a bear sign. What could
This
go
turns into-
possibly
if this
wrong?
turns into a cover-up.
Okay, who's
That
getting
being
it first?
said, before we go and get ready for these tattoos, are there any special magical inscriptions
Absolutely.
you can give us?
Well, we can, if you want just your design, we can do specialty inks. We have inks that make it look 3-dimensional. We have inks that called glamoring. It makes it all shiny, like glittery.
Be dazzling.
We have
Sparkly.
glow in the dark.
Sometimes I think that's over the top.
We have prismatic, you know, like the opalescent.
Yeah.
Sir,
Um,
and I slide another platinum over. Can we cut through the Do you or any of your staff have the ability to imbue any enchantments?
Oh,
I
you
think
want
that
those?
was the question.
Enhancements, yeah.
I think that
Oh.
was
Any
the
sort
question.
of physical enhancements, or enchant it with a spell.
Yes.
Or, I mean, I
So he
would
pulls
love
out-
all that other stuff too.
I can do any tattoo with those inks. We have inks that detect certain creatures, those kind of things.
That's interesting.
But if you want magic enhancement, I can do that for you.
No, we
He
both
can't.
can.
Well,
Oh,
he
okay.
can.
Well,
he can do some of them.
I can do some stuff.
Can't we both can?
He can do a few of them. I
Wish
can
we
do.
could figure
I can
out-
do all of them.
So he just always steals the business, and I want some business. Yeah, he can do the better stuff.
Anyway, so he brings out this little book that's, leather bound and everything, opens it up, and he kind of slides it to you guys. And it's basically a list of tattoo enhancements or enchantments
Enchantments.
that you could get.
What do we got?
You can get dark vision.
I can't do that.
You can get true sight.
Ching.
You can get the mark of the archer. Get you a plus one to attack rolls on
I
a
can
bow.
do that.
The bladesman, basically the same thing, but with
Swords.
the mark of the bull. Extra hit points.
I can do that one too.
The mark of the dryad. It's pretty.
Are these specific tattoos as well?
Or
For
these
the
are
purposes, you
enchantments.
can change.
Imbuements.
Well, normally they would be a specific tattoo, but in your guys' case, you guys can do it in the shape of whatever object you want.
Essentially, what is he's learned this. He's taught us, and we have found ways to alter them.
For
To
my
look
friends,
like
I will
the
ask because I
with
do
it
not think
best.
they are thinking what I am. If you give them this tattoo
Yes.
that gives them this enchantment,
Yes.
is it permanent or does it have to be activated and only works for a short time?
Depends on the enchantment.
Because some of those seemed pretty powerful.
Yes, and they
They
are
are.
expensive.
More than the platinum that was thrown down, but we can apply.
We can talk and go from there. How about that?
There's the mark of the dryad, which is quite expensive. Do you want to know what it does, or do you want me to just tell you? Okay. Let me see what it says. It's the plant life grows from the wearer's arm, coiling around it, and responds to the wearer's mental commands. It acts the plant life growing acts as a weapon with a 15-foot reach and does 3d6 bludgeoning damage.
Jesus.
As a bonus action, the wearer may choose to entangle a target.
How much is that?
The target makes a dexterity
Cashier
saving
says
throw against the user's constitution plus proficiency bonus plus 8 on a failure. The target is grappled by the plant matter. They may make an acrobatics or athletics check, skill check against the user's athletic skill in an attempt to break free. The tattoo must be drawn with either plant-aligned elemental ink or three-dimensional ink, so it's like an extra cost on those. That one is quite expensive.
How expensive? Just give me a number.
1,000 platinum.
1,000 platinum, huh? Okay.
It takes.
You'd have to be a goddamn king to afford that.
So I feel like we're
It
wasting our
takes-
time here.
Well,
70.
maybe not that one.
It takes 3 days to do.
Jeez. Okay. Well, how much for like
For that one
the dark
specifically.
vision?
That one specifically is more
It's-
expensive.
It's
told you.
just one of those because of the cost of the ink, the time,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
understand. Don't worry, it's very good.
yes.
I understand the price. How much for a dark vision?
Dark vision. Probably 500 gold.
There's a cat on the table.
Cat's like, I heard we were getting tats.
We can just keep talking too.
You can do Mark of the Elven Kind. Gives you the benefit of Fey Blood, immunity, magical sleep, and advantage on saving throws. Mark of the Flock.
How much would that one be?
That one is probably similar to the
10,000
No,
platinum?
500 gold.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't
To
take
the
that
dark
long, and
vision
it doesn't
one.
take required special ink.
Alright.
Mark of the Flock Tattoo resemble, what is it, flock of ravens.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
activates the tattoo with an action, causing unkindness. Skin color. Sorry, hold on.
Kindness?
What the
Causing
fuck?
an
Now you're
unkindness.
speaking my language.
An unkindness of ink ravens. An unkindness is basically like a flock. So they're saying it's a flock of
Okay,
ravens.
okay. Oh,
They're saying-
ink ravens.
Yeah.
Okay.
To unleash from the wearer's tattooed area, causing the tattoo vanish until the ravens are killed. Ravens follow the wearer's every mental command.
So you just get a swarm of little fuckers and you
That's
throw them
actually
at people.
really fucking cool.
Some of the tattoos will have
What's that True Sight one do?
just
Gives you
a
true sight.
smidge of essence.
what's-
of
But what
the
happens
true
with the
tattoo,
ravens? What?
but it will
So
still
there's
be
a
what
flock?
you-
Basically, it can't be covered. It has to be open, and you activate it, and you get a flock of ravens
And then?
that can attack. They obey your mental command.
Until they're killed.
Until
and then
they're
what
killed.
happens when they're killed?
Then they return.
And when can you reactivate it? After 24 hours? a week?
Next turn.
Yeah. The next turn. Sounds good.
Here's how. Yeah. And beam me up.
Oh, what's that? I got 50 of these.
It would
Bam,
be,
bam, 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 bam.
I think it would be every day, basically.
Once a day.
Once a day.
Cool.
However, if it's covered, when you activate it, there's a chance that they can be destroyed upon trying to go through.
Yeah,
Yeah,
burst through your
Yeah.
clothing or whatever.
How much
You
is
can-
that one?
That one's a little not as expensive as the other one, but it's probably 1,000 gold.
Okay, so 100 platinum.
Yeah, 100 platinum. Yeah. There's the Mark of the Ghast. Swirling mist wrap around the arm of the
Do
wearer.
you have a list that we could read?
Yes, I do.
I feel like
I'm trying to
looking
read.
at it.
I'm trying to
it might
read
be
from
more
this.
productive
Actually,
if there's a
on the wiki
list
page.
that we could read. Maybe have a flash book.
If you want, we can all just get the tattoo and then tell you what we got after the episode.
Okay.
When we've looked it over and stuff.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Well, I just,
Yeah,
Say-
no,
say-
yeah, 'cause this
yeah.
is gonna be.
Good idea.
There's the Mark of the Hummingbird, +1 to initiative rolls. There's ones
Ooh,
that
I
do
like
stuff.
that a lot.
Telepathy.
Yeah, see, there's too many that are.
Mauve
fucking
the Dragon.
awesome. Yeah, we got you.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it's dragon.
Imbues the wearer with the primal elemental power of the dragon's breath attack. And you can choose which.
Oh, so
choose
you
with
just
breath.
dragon breath attack people.
It's a website.
That's
I'll send
pretty
you a
good.
link.
But I like the raven one too.
Yeah.
And I like the dragon
Alright.
one.
Packmaster's Mark, Prisoner's Mark.
Packmaster's mark.
I like Julian's idea. We get
Yeah,
the
yeah,
tattoo.
Yeah,
we'll
can you
look at
send
that.
us a list?
Yeah, I'll send you a list.
I feel like.
But- Whatever you guys choose, we do have to do on stream so that people know. Just Lisa left it.
then we can do this next stream because otherwise
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
gonna be
Yeah.
at the
Yeah,
rate
there's
this
a
is
lot.
going is gonna be a thing.
Plus, I want to mess with drunk dudes at the bar. So.
And I feel like, let's say,
Yeah.
when you utilize said tattoo, you gotta announce it, call it out, how it's being used.
Tattoo of ravens, go!
You gotta reveal it. You gotta whatever.
Lift your scale.
We can do a flashback next. You got this tattoo.
Yeah, that's
this
good.
power.
Yeah,
this,
it's fine.
Julian,
So-
what's your number again?
My what?
What's
Phone
your number?
No, wait. Let's.
Not on stream.
No.
So.
Which one of those two is you?
No, you're done.
I was just making sure it couldn't be seen on.
No, I didn't want to.
Yeah.
On
I
this
didn't mean
camera.
that. I knew.
both.
But if you guys want to get the tattoos, we can do that.
So we get some options. We'll figure
Okay.
out our for the sake of gameplay. We'll
Yeah.
figure out our
I want mine to
enhancements.
glow in the dark. I'm gonna say depending on which ones you guys each get, it'll determine who's doing it.
That's fine.
Not to mention, do you guys want these separate from the book club? Because there's some that probably like the Raven one would probably have
No, but
like
see,
a
what I-
Raven
That was
motif
to be
it.
Hold on, he missed
embossed
it.
with-
Some of those will have
embellished.
It's just
Embellished.
embellished with that.
That's-
It
okay.
can't be avoided, but
Okay.
you can at least
It's a
have.
book club, and any important elements are embellished within
Okay.
that tattoo. To be
Okay.
clear.
There's a few changes, but mostly yeah. And
Okay.
Like the
2
Ravens one,
online.
it didn't say a time, but I'm giving it like a 1
Yeah, it's fine.
because it doesn't say, and I'm like,
And so you know
well,
some of these are expensive, like the one.
Well,
Yeah, it's
and
going to be
again, it gets
obvious which
chosen.
ones are really good.
I mean, if you don't have enough money, you don't have no money. It's,
But we're always here.
But yeah, I'm using the 1.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, so
it's all being postscript. It's postscript.
Yes.
So
so we get the tattoos.
You
How
guys-
much to make mine glow in the dark?
Another.
I feel like Ian's postscript.
Yes.
We
Yeah,
just said
just
that.
Yours is
A
glowing
few
in the
more-
dark.
A few more
The
coins.
one you choose
Alright.
is glowing in the dark.
Nothing
for a
more
little
than it
more.
would cost.
We'll work this out.
If
in
you're getting the
postscript.
magic, I'll throw it in with the cost of it.
All right, so we all get open book, shillelagh.
Shillelagh in it.
Fucking can't.
Could be interpreted as a battle axe with the book as the edges.
Is the head of the axe, yep.
Yeah.
It's got the
You can
it's
get
got
Shillelagh
the
with
writing
book
on it.
and or I mean we're all
It's
we
all
decided.
It's all in the same realm.
Yep.
Some
Yeah, we all
people
decided.
add whatever flair they want to it, but it's all in the same realm.
But we decided on here's the
Yeah.
standardized.
Yeah.
So
That's the base image.
Yep.
And then
Base.
with the exception of Nicola.
So
You'll
So
learn
the
one.
three of us got the same
four.
shillelagh and book.
4.
4
Yeah.
with Levi. Shillelagh
Yes.
and book.
Shillelagh in book.
Are you guys gonna choose his enchantment?
No, he will.
He
no,
can.
he
We'll,
will-
Okay.
we'll,
Okay.
we'll be nice
He's choosing.
and let
Darn
He's
it.
choosing.
Yeah.
I'm choosing. Levi
Yeah.
can choose.
Yeah,
Postscript
we'll be nice.
for the next. Yeah.
All right.
Next episode we cast new
Yeah.
players.
Maybe. I don't know. I guess.
Just kidding.
So
I'm
Okay.
gonna start a scout and then.
So, I rolled for the tattoos.
Mhm.
Um,
Mine
Who
looks
went-
like a clown.
who went first?
Oh fuck.
Rhox. It was Rhox's idea. He goes first.
Okay. Yours turned out beautiful, like very intricate. Like he knew.
I know we were rolling for this shit.
Yeah,
I didn't either. Yeah.
it's okay. You? Did you go next?
yeah, I'll go next.
Okay, it's great, fantastic.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Rhox,
You are
look.
fucking
Dun, dun,
ecstatic
dun.
about it.
Mine
In
turned out like
fact-
shit.
In fact, he was able to match it to where the color of your skin didn't overpower the image.
Ah, that's nice.
Worked out for
It
me
is.
before.
It is a nice apple red.
You
went
better be
next?
careful because I got 190 hours of
You
tattoos, so
You-
be very careful on how you describe this. So I
It-
loosen my breastplate,
yeah.
take off my linen shirt, and
You're getting it on your chest.
regardless,
I promise not to be creepy.
So
regardless, upon dropping my arm on the floor,
what
taking
color
my
is your
shirt
skin?
off, olive complexion, slightly metallic. Let's call
Okay.
it bronze, whatever. However, upon armor hitting the floor, shirt coming off, my back, arms, shoulders are crisscrossed with very thin, a lacing of scar tissue.
So where did you want this tattoo?
No ribs.
Okay. So it looks at your skin, kind of matches it.
It's all covered in
Chest color.
scars. Thin, very thin.
Even here is on scars.
It's all scarred.
All right.
I imagine you.
So it takes
you
some
carry-
time.
You've been beat up a few times in his life.
And he double checks the color, kind of matches it up. Sees the metallic sheen, kind of a thing. He does. It blows you away how much it matches well with the skin color. It almost like makes the scars disappear where he tattoos the area. They're still there. They kind of mold with the flow of how the tattoo fits. It actually is excellent.
What you guys notice about as he's doing each one of these? It's most tattoos are being inked in, but it's almost as if he's waving the drawing as he's doing it, and it's definitely increasing the time. Definitely decreasing the time it's taking to.
On Levi's,
Magically imbued.
he does okay. The boy squirms a lot.
Hey, go into it.
It's not a perfect tattoo, but
And this is hypothetically
pretty good.
if Levi was choosing to have this done.
yes.
Because he was really against the whole book club idea.
But he said he follows rocks everywhere he goes.
Yeah, he was there. We'll see how this plays out in the.
I rolled really
We'll
well
say
for
we'll say
all of you guys.
we sauced him up a little.
The last one was just
Regardless.
Wakes
was
up.
good.
Why
It
did
was
I get a
not-
tattoo?
It was not as excellent as the rest of them, but I rolled really high on the first 3. The last one was just good.
I appreciate that.
And you got one?
No, he
I wanted to
withheld.
I wanted to ask if I got one and I wanted to have these features added to them.
Yeah.
How much would that cost me? I'll show you the ones.
Okay.
All right.
We'll give you the price.
Okay, we'll get you the
And
price.
if you don't have enough, you can work it off.
We'll
get you the price.
I'll get
For
you
the
price.
sake
You can
of
finance it.
if the price is good, show them what happens. If it doesn't,
Yeah.
then we'll
All right. So
negate it.
You can finance it.
got our tattoos.
Yeah,
In-house
they can do
in-house
it for you.
financing.
Do you want all of them or just one of them?
3, hopefully.
Okay.
But if I had to choose, I want in order 1, 2, 3. In
Okay,
order.
I'll keep this
You can
and
keep that.
okay.
By priority.
By priority. Priority 1, then 2, then 3.
Okay. I can do it. He'll let you know.
Okay.
It's gonna take like an hour for each of the tattoos, basically.
So I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
You rolled well enough. I got the tattoo anyway. I saw
Okay.
them getting them. I'm like, I do not mind. And I
Okay.
just
The shillelagh
And
over
I-
the book.
I want the shillelagh in the book as a smaller tattoo underneath the tattoo that I already have.
Okay.
Just like right there.
Okay.
Sounds good.
You see him doing this.
All right, I guess he's in the team.
You're a good
Yeah.
egg.
Just a small one.
I look at what you do. You good work, so yeah, get it.
I'm the best in all of Ula'Divar.
Apparently. Thank you.
The whole time you were getting tat, like, dude was just staring you down. just watching. Anytime you would like ever expose your back, he kind of would have a sorrowful look, as if he like recognized.
I do have questions for you. Those scars, what caused them? You do not need to tell me if you do not wish to.
Thank you for asking, so I didn't have to.
I asked because I am curious, but I understand people have things they do not wish to share of themselves.
Yeah, I honestly can't tell you. Hate, love, spite.
I can understand. There are scars on all of us, some not visible.
Some people do it for pleasure, but
I'm
with the
looking
amount of
away from
menace-
you now.
Stop. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be I don't mean to be rude, but just the general observation. The amount of malice it looks like it went into that. I am sorry, and I apologize for staring at you.
You didn't inflict them. Nothing to apologize for, and if you did, we have a whole different problem.
I did not. Nope. Anyway, thank you guys for your patronage. We really appreciate your money. If you ever look for any other tattoos, want to come back, please. Please. Oh, sorry. Please. He went to like be kind of creepy at you and then stopped. He was like, "I'm sorry, I got paid. Got paid." Looked over back at you. And with that, you guys are done with your tattoo session. It's late into the night. You guys were here for a few hours. It got
Shut
late.
on. While we're on.
Morning might not be too far off.
Go take a good night's rest real quick, I guess.
Yeah, let's get him a nice rest as we can
Head
get.
back to hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Then I am,
Assuming it's uneventful.
Since I know what we're going to be doing, I'm going to have to change my spell slots for the next day.
Yeah, no worries. As you go to sleep, Cassio,
Like,
you thumb through your book like you normally do every night.
Can't read
And-
any of this shit because my dad's an asshole. Da 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 da.
Something catches your eye that didn't quite.
Hold up.
Something kind of gleamed at you.
Wait a
And
minute.
You stopped. You took your finger down on the page and you touched a specific word. And then there was a snap in the air. As something
I was slow, but it was slow.
rips open in the fabric of reality.
and something reaches through
Oh.
and pulls you into this hole as it just claps closed,
Yeah, right.
and you are gone.
Oh.
We'll let you know where you are.
The book falls to the floor of Cassio's room.
No,
he's still
they're gonna have to kill me to pull that book out of my hands.
Cassio's. What happens?
He's gone.
He's gone.
What happens to the book? That's what I
Oh,
said.
he has
so
it.
the
No,
book
he has it.
falls to the floor.
No, he
No,
gets
he,
grabbed.
he had it
Or
like
not.
this, and he gets
Right,
grabbed.
so it disappears. So now his room's empty.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
That was the missing.
You didn't drop anything? Not a booger?
No.
Dang.
No, because you
You
had.
didn't shit yourself?
Because
You want to drop one?
Whoa,
he
these are
turns-
Cassio feces.
You know what? No. Yeah. There's one potion on the ground that's a swampy green color. It's just lying.
Fell out of his pocket.
Oh, is it spilled on the ground?
No.
No,
No,
it's just
he
sitting
actually
on the
did this. He
ground
took it out and set it down and was like,
Trying to figure out. Yeah.
Because if it was spilled, then we'd know what would have happened. You
I
exploded
like-
due to the
Yeah.
faulty
He
potion.
turned into a frog.
I like the idea of the
Dun,
mystery.
dun, 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 dun.
And with that, we're gonna end tonight's episode.
Ah.
Just like that.
That's fine. So all made back,
We got
tattooed,
Yeah.
and we got a
We'll
long
pick
rest
our-
after the tattoo.
embellishments.
You'll get a long rest, and then you'll meet up. You have that meeting with
Nathan.
Nathan and the mage people.
Yeah.
We still gotta head to. Yeah, we still gotta. Yeah. Well, the exception of you.
Yeah.
We still have to go figure out the rest of the.
And we'll figure out your tattoos.
Yeah.
You have the.
Screamers in the morning, right?
You have the.
That's what
Screamers
she
in the
said.
morning.
You have the. You went to the wiki, right? Version.
Anyway, we can discuss
I can
this
because
off
I can
camera.
print out. Okay, sorry.
But-
To conclude the episode,
To conclude the
I've
episode,
been sucked through a portal.
I
yeah,
had a girlfriend like that.
Fair Cassio,
Haha,
boom,
ta-da-ching.
out of existence through what seemed to be a portal. Those who are watching, not those that are here. Everybody got the rest, and that concludes it. How about that? There you go. Sometimes it's a little rough. Sometimes you gotta-
Taylor.e.cofield@gmail.com. Honey Cove Hobbies on Instagram and Facebook. That's HONICOVE Hobbies.
Does D&D
Check it out.
minis, Warhammer minis.
Paul's had 2 characters. Sean's about to have a second character.
Yeah, no. If you guys had any issue with sound or video issues with Twitch, we understand. That's why we record this. So it will be up on YouTube as soon as
I get to
possible.
it, I'm gonna get the 13th drunk, not safe for work episode up. Where we were doing some wacky antics. Although I do believe it was quite funny.
It's all my fault. Blame it on me.
The introduction of Nicholas. So go ahead and head over there, give us a subscribe, like, comment, follow us here on Twitch for each week to get notifications for that. We also have our Instagram, our Twitter, which
Follow
has
us
been
up.
a little dry lately, and our Facebook. But
Yeah.
you can check it all down here below in our Twitch panels. And on any of our videos, we should have a link to every one of our social medias. Is there anything you want to say? Good sir, before we send
You kind of took the words right out of my mouth.
I did just snatch them out, put them right there.
As long as they
Yeah.
weren't special.
They were special.
That could have been much more. Yeah.
So thank you guys. We really appreciate every week anyone who watches us, and you have a good night.
Good night, everybody.